Welcome everybody to session 30 of Blood and Shackles. Good? No dissent? Good.
Is the number right? Is that the correct number?
Last time.
It's probably not correct. It's probably one more.
Is that way? How do I mute other people? I have this power in Discord, right?
Why don't you just not say the episode number? Then there's no problem.
Because then the people usual will be, why didn't he say the episode number this time? Is there a way to how do I focus this person? There we go. Wait, how do I make my voice speak over others like Chris does in WoW? There's a way to do that, right? How do you do that? The DM should also always do that. Why doesn't the DM just always do that? How do you do that? Is there a way to do that? It focuses person also make them focus for voice.
You can't do that in real life, Ian. So.
Yeah, I can put my fingers in my ears. What do you mean?
Oh God! Don't focus this person. I don't want to see only Ian.
Wow, fucking hurts. Okay. Jesus Christ, Josh loses a lot of HP this session. I think.
Something sees your face. Oh God.
Let's roll a D2 CD check. Oh, one again.
Well, I wanted to see what it did. And I was like, all I can see now is Ian. And I was like, that's
sounds like a good time to me.
I didn't want it to sound
exactly. Jacko would enjoy it. Alright, last time in Blood and Shackles, the party just been told about some sort of watchtower that seemed to be inhabited by a shared contingent of lizardmen and some variety of scum that Altair had scouted out. Upon his return, they discussed exactly how to deal with it, as well as Cooper sharing a little bit of new talents he had learned during his time alone on the ship. Shared you with some poisons which you use in the fight, but to little avail. But you decided indeed to sneak up on the watchtower, get it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. Get as close as you could before being discovered, and then attack the inhabitants there. And a swift battle. No, I mean swift in terms of actually swift in terms of real life, not swift in terms of playing time.
I mean,
but a swift battle ensued.
Minute.
Yeah, a minute. I mean, I would say that's a swift battle in real life, but it's pretty swift a minute. A long, hard-fought battle ensued with many difficulties arising due to use of powerful magic on all sides, much healing, much water, much everything flying around. But in the end, you seem to come out all victorious, all alive indeed, with just one of the defenders kind of left standing, who you believe to be on a upper floor. However, upon waiting for the water and the coals to die down that Johnny had summoned, you went upstairs to check if they were there or not and could not find them. And after a little bit of searching around outside, you discover kind of an impact on the ground where it seems like somebody probably landed on a great height, and there was a little bit of blood from previous battle wounds that didn't during the fight. And you had a quick look around. I think Altair actually thought they went to the south, kind of in the direction you guys kind of came from. And Hazzy thought they went kind of northeast, more in the direction of the previous city. Or the Avon city, and I think Altair kind of took Hazzy's word for it, also, not being even though he's a scout, he's more, not a real tracker, so to say. So then we ended right as you were setting off after him, Altair, at least in that direction, right?
Yep.
So let's deal with that, I guess, before we discuss more what's happening back at the party at the tower. So I was kind of checking the way this works. So if you're actually trying to follow the tracks, it'd be kind of pointed out to you now, so you kind of see them a little bit. You can use the track kind of excavation action where you're kind of following them along. This halves your movement speed. So that's one option, but of course, depending on how fast they go, if they're just booking it, they might now be outrunning you. So maybe you would be able to follow it, but you might not get to them before they get to the destination, of course.
Right.
The other option is just you kind of be I think he's going there, and you fucking sprint there, and maybe you run into him. So those this happened maybe 30 seconds ago. They fell down. It is dark outside, so of course it's kind of difficult terrain for everybody. Nobody is running at their full speed, right? You think it's probably the same also for them, because from Hazzy's point of view, at least, lizard folk also can't see in the dark. They can also have the low light like you. So yeah, those are kind of your options you see. Is he probably not more than maybe a couple 100 meters or something ahead. Maybe you can just try to sprint him down, or you can try to take your time and make sure you don't miss him.
Yeah, I think we're I'm planning to kind of run ahead of where I think they would be, and then between Hazzy and I sandwich them.
Okay, so Hazzy will kind of slowly exactly.
Yeah, do the real tracking, because then
exactly.
They're moving.
Hazzy is also really fast as well. So even when he is so going a decent pace. You kind of if the others want to go with when he's doing his track action, he's still 20 feet movement after being halved. So that basically native full speed if you want to go. And then you're kind of just running ahead out there, just hoping, and you're kind of just going.
Poor lizard man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going until I'm pretty sure, like, if he's going X speed, right, based on difficulty. Like, if I go ahead, because I'm probably faster than him, I would assume, even in the dark. If I can get to a place where I'm pretty sure that if he was beelining it for
can
the
you
city,
see in the dark?
I can get ahead. I have low light vision,
No.
not dark
Yeah,
vision.
so no. So I'll say, like, it is like, a night sky, like, not a city. So there is like, it's very dark, but like, it's basically where it's like difficult terrain for everybody, but for like everybody, right? So of course, one thing you could also do is like, if it's difficult terrain for him, for instance, to run in the dark, if you're assuming your target, right, you could like use a torch, and then you could run almost with your full speed, right? But then of course he would see you coming, could maybe hide and like get behind shelter, right? So it's like because you can technically
that's
like
actually
run.
kind of what I'm thinking of doing, by the way. Is
Okay, sure.
my goal is to get ahead and try to force him out of going straight to the city, which will then, or slow down and try to hide from me, which would give Hazi and the group time to
I see. So you're not even maybe going like completely straight to kind of even maybe in like just running towards the city and kind of like you don't really care if he's going this way or not, and then you want to do it with like a light actually, so you're like running probably a lot faster than him.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so you
I think
see
I
out
have a
here.
torch right now.
Like that. Okay, cool.
I think. I mean, do I have light on me? I can't remember fucking how to tell.
I can't remember if you. I mean, I guess one of you probably did right, but you were like outside checking the ground, so I can't remember.
Well, I think I had to go and grab one because I was the one exploring the rest of the tower, kind of on my own. So I think I ended up getting one from someone.
Okay, sure. Yeah. If you, you should probably put some torch on your character, but you don't actually have any, so then I can't actually like click. Normally on like most click light. It doesn't really matter because we're not using them after this, but whatever.
Sure.
I have a bunch of those. Sure.
Just throw them at him.
Yeah. Okay, and Hazi is like starting to scatter around again. He does talk back to you, Nate, Cricksil, and Johnny. Is like, follow me then. I need.
By the way, I have psychic days on me. Can't really remember what that does.
Psychic days on you. Oh, it means you have like weakness and mental damage. You'll go away after like a minute. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, follow, but quite
You
busy.
look bad. Maybe you stay in tower.
Okay. I got the torch on me now, and
Cool.
equipped in one hand.
Nice. Yeah, it kind of looks at
Be
you.
careful.
Okay, I'll come with your house.
Nice. They actually have a box for torches lit, and it automatically gave me like so much fucking light.
My torch. His blood.
Yeah,
people see
I
that
just
sword.
like it's like dead center on Altair's like the token's face, so it looks like he's like
Got
burning.
like a lens flare.
Yeah.
Okay, so so after you just gotta sprint ahead, and I mean, how? Because of course you don't really, if you're like, you're not really searching that much in, but you're kind of trying to get quickly you can in that direction. How long do you think you're kind of running before trying before you assume you're like kind of between him and the city if he's like
A couple of minutes.
Okay,
probably.
exactly. So you're like I'm really fucking
And then
fast.
particularly if there's like any kind of like geographical, like there's hills over here, like ruins over here, things that I'm trying to like. I'm doing the thing that farm dogs do, right? Where I'm slowly trying to like get them off the direction that they're wanting to go and force them elsewhere where they could end up getting stuck.
Yeah. Of course, it's like it is a bit difficult for you to what you can't see, like much of the training, like the future, right, beyond your storage. So it's hard if you know exactly. But I understand what you mean, right? You're trying to be like, this is the obvious path I would take. I'll try like kind of block this and shepherd him around to a side, which maybe Hazi can track easily. Sure. Okay, so you're running on ahead to do that, and Hazi starts tracking. So I'll give Hazi a survival check. Are you also I suppose I guess you can normally stealth at your full speed, but I guess you kind of not really work when you have the torch, right? But you're already kind of good. I mean, you can do it if you want, but it's like very hard, I guess, to
do what? Sorry.
But I think you could stealth with your full speed, right? Technically, but then you have your torch, right? So it's kind of not really. I think. Okay,
so like I am in terms of I'm trying to make less noise. Just in general, right? But
yeah, I think it's fine. I think like it's not like you're gonna make that much noise for money,
right? I don't think
like
the noise is going to be the problem.
Exactly, not from anybody further. They're not going to see the light, but they're going to hear you from like a mile away. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit, I rolled the wrong thing. Hazi. It should be. Okay, yeah. Hazi seems, like before when he saw the track, he seems pretty certain about it. So he starts, after you run off in the distance, you see Hazi. What's it called? Kind of like starts following the path. And yes, I guess I will kind of like describe this in like. Like basically like the conclusion, because after it is actually quite a short period of time after maybe you've kind of run up maybe 2, maybe 3 minutes. You've gone like, quite a big distance at this point, not based on your speed, and you kind of, just standing there with your torch out, kind of just looking, around, just kind of maybe pacing back and forth a little bit, trying to, see if you can make sure they don't like sneak past too easily. And Hazi is following them, and it seems like for a while it does indeed go like kind of straight, almost like in the direction of like the torch light of Altair. You can kind of all see in the distance, like a few hundred meters away. And then after a bit, it kind of turns a little bit, and Hazi kind of notices like this change in pace, kind of like points it out, and then like you see that there's a slight it's kind of turned a little bit down now, where it's towards the waterfront. So you're kind of like now you're like in these hills, kind of like with the coast kind of next to you, and like the ruins blood. And after you went down to Fitterford, there's some sort of like track or like maybe by animals, something similar to that Hazi has now found. It kind of looks like maybe it leads down a little bit to like the waterfront. And Hazi is starting to lead you down this, and Hazi says, "Change direction here, sudden, headed towards water."
Swim? In dark?
As you know, difficult for... Liz a good swimmer, very good. At home there, but long way if trying to swim back to city. Maybe just hide. See light, try to hide from, my guess.
Many hills and caves could be hard to find.
Good tracker, we find.
I'll try to
Kinda you
aid
point to
in
the
the
like,
tracking.
yeah, he hurt. Not good at hiding. But he kind of looks like keep out there, stop him zipping past us. He kind of looks like it's like a question.
Look at Nathan join.
Don't really know. I'm not an expert tracker.
Nah,
Any ideas?
no idea what the best way would be.
We not scared of him, no. So maybe doesn't hurt. Have out there, watch somewhere else. I can track with help. He kind of looks questioningly to you, quickly. You say you help.
Think city can see the lights or no? Or?
Still pretty far off, right?
Yeah, it's pretty far, like, several miles still. He's like, maybe very good eyes and watch direction. Maybe see something, but don't think likely.
Nice. Yes, let's go find.
Okay, you want to, like, aid him?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an exploration activity. I'm not sure how aiding that works, actually.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. That's a good question, but how does track work? I mean, I looked it up, I didn't check it, like, yeah, it is an exploration activity, so I guess you can't aid?
Aid is
Unless you go real
only-
slow.
You can kind of track yourself, I guess, and, like, if you find the trail, if he, like, lose the trail, you can kind of pick it up or whatever.
Can you follow the expert?
He could follow the
tracking?
expert, but, like, it's kind of... Oh, so you're saying... Oh, okay, so you're saying he gets, like, have the bonus on his roll would well. Okay, I mean, it depends. Are you a good tracker? Do you want to follow his?
I've got a
or-
+10, so it's decent.
I can't remember what the bonus you get for follow the expert would be.
Yeah, I'll just roll. See if I
For
can.
sure.
We
You
used
wanna
it like
do-
in the first campaign we ever did in Pathfinder 2. I don't think
Yeah.
I've done it
It's like
since.
self is useful. I've done it for stuff, but okay, yeah, you do a pretty good job. I'll give it another. That's a good one, yes. So, and yeah, exactly. And because it seems the target here, they were moving fast. They weren't really trying to hide the track so much. They were using darkness more than anything else as a cover, and they were quite injured. You, Crystal, do see signs, like of this kind of this path where it's been like kicked apart and a shuttle, and like every so often, even like maybe it looks like the person that would be injured, and like almost like slip going down, like it's kind of like going down to water. It's like a bit of a steep path, and then parts you see where it looks like someone's like fallen over, and like more kind of blood impacted against the rock.
Blood. That is not mine. Must be sign.
As this as he kind of looks back at like the amount of blood you've kind of led on like a track leading over here. And he's like, indeed.
Yeah.
Not your
Let's go then.
Okay, yeah, and has the he keeps leading you down this kind of path. And after while you walk, he's like, we need alive, yes.
Gonna cover my head as if I've forgotten about.
You talk about before.
Do we need hostage still, Nate? To
Hostage?
interrogate?
Doesn't hurt,
I
right?
mean, yeah, wouldn't hurt.
Okay. That's right.
As he nod. And yeah, after a couple more minutes, it kind of he leads you down to where hits the coastline, and it leads along the beachfront a little bit to some sort of opening of a cave. It's similar to one you shouted about it, but of course this one has a bit of land that kind of leads up to it, and yeah, the tracks kind of lead in that direction. That's in there. Think, do we? He kind of looks a bit confused.
Can
How
we
we
still
do
see Alter?
No, at this point you've kind of gone down maybe 3 or 4 minutes or something. It's down this path down in rock to you, and now you have the cliff between you and it.
I'm like look at Nate and say, would go first normally, but safe breeze might kill me.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Wait, didn't you get healed?
Just
No.
No, we were gonna, but then
As he asked him if you want to stay behind, Goose was a meh. Or bird.
trust
Yeah, it's as you only him. Easily we take. He kind of nods at you,
yeah.
Nate.
Just
But
tell me
give-
if you see anything. My eyes aren't that great in the
Right.
night.
Also not good. Yeah, I guess I assumed one of you
Literally
has a
blind
torch.
fighting the blind.
If none of you have a torch, has you would lit one of his. He can easily.
Oh, I have a torch. Yeah.
Okay, cool. But I guess actually makes more sense for Hazzy to have it, right, than you, because he doesn't need his hands. Also, Hazzy will have a torch in one hand, exactly.
Yeah, he can still
Fist in the
one-handed
other.
punch.
And he says, "Do we give option surrender? There's no he left run."
Yeah, of course.
you're out there nodding. Yes.
You can all feel his little tail in your shoulder nodding. Yeah. Okay. So kind of as you lead, the entrance isn't big, maybe 10 feet wide, and Hazzy kind of quickly, from something outside ready, quickly runs in, so he's blocking the doorway, and then you hear him call out in Uruxi, and I guess Crix, you understand. And he's nowhere hide left. No, sorry, in Uruxi's very
There's
eloquent.
nowhere left to hide.
Yeah, exactly. So he's very eloquent in Uruxi. He's
Good day, sir. There's
surrender
nowhere left
now,
for you to hide."
fiend. Your flight is ended. There is nowhere left to
He has
hide.
an old English accent.
Ah, yes, indeed, sir. Please
Yeah.
stop this madness at once. This cannot be going on
You'll
longer.
die in
Please,
once.
necessary. Exactly. Yeah. No, in Lizardford, yeah, he basically shouts out, and then there's a pause for a couple of seconds, maybe actually 5 to 10 or something. And after a little bit, you see as you're standing there, already kind of in his stance, even though technically he's not allowed because initiative hasn't been rolled, with the air kind of bowling in his fist. And after this pause, there is another voice kind of call out, fine. And then I don't know if the rest of you kind of went around to your seats opening. I guess probably Nate at least did. And yeah, you see this other lizard start to walk where it was hiding, just huddled in the back of the cave. Clearly got beaten from the fall, some broken arms. He's got a bit of a limp now as he starts to walk, probably from the flight down the cliffside in the darkness. So he's certainly in a bad way and probably wouldn't have been up for much of a fight. And yes, he kind of limps back towards Hazzy, still with a bit of a defiant look on his face. There's still some sort of a spirit there at least. And Hazzy kind of turns to you, Nate.
I'll lift my pike towards the guy and no funny business.
Really, Simon?
Yeah.
He kind of he just kind of a deep sort of rumble in his chest. As he is we find out here now. Yes.
Yeah.
Bring him back tower. He kind of looks up camp.
Maybe the tower.
Do you really have a camp?
Yeah,
You're
where
kinda
you left
waiting.
Cooper.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Cooper was hopes you don't forget. Oh no, Cooper, we said we'd just wait a few 150 feet back, right? I think actually. That's actually what happened in the fight, right? I think if I recall correctly. Actually, he said Cooper would rather come with you. No, that was from the boat, right? Yeah, that was from the boat. He didn't want to stay on the boat, but he did. Yeah, he stayed he was going to set up some sort of camp. Have the coffee on. Yes, so you kind of frog march this Uruxi, back up the cliff. Does anyone speak to him? I guess you're kind of quick the only. I mean, no one. You can try to speak with Colin, of course. Maybe he knows some words, but Patsy at least is just looking kind of very sort of I mean, I guess maybe those of you look at it, he looks a little what's the word? Like, there's a lot on his mind, I guess. Like there's a little. Not sure how to take this. Like now he's like basically captured a lizard with like a bunch of humans and like escorting him somewhere. It seems
He's
like.
with the rebels. He's
Exactly. Maybe, but for him, it certainly seems like it's not probably as simple as it is for you to do this.
I won't say much. I'll just I'll try to basically imitate like Nate's intimidation. I'll say to him like, "Don't try anything."
Oh wait,
I'll
Nate.
just,
Sorry, Nate. Nate, give me an intimidation, and then Quix will also give me an intimidation. Sorry, Nate. When you did your pikes thing, I should certainly have made you done an intimidation check.
Does he have to use it as a penalty for not speaking the same language?
You roll, and if they don't, maybe they speak common. You don't know, but but roll it, and I'll decide if they get it or not.
It's like blind, right, or something?
No.
No, intimidate's public. You get to see how scared he is of you.
Okay.
If at all.
That's the case, maybe.
I mean, very.
Oh my god, Crixil! This should be public, right? I'll make everyone there to see that. Untrained! Amazing!
Intimidating birds are
Yeah,
intimidating.
he's got like these covered in blood. He's got all these status effects that really make him look like a necromancer.
Oh.
He's.
After I say it, I'll just you could cough some blood like on him, just like.
Oh fuck! What? Oh man,
really
that's
fuck with him,
disgusting. What the hell, man? Okay. Jesus Christ!
And somehow the guy just knows that that beak has ripped someone's throat out before.
Exactly right. It's like maybe that's your blood, but it could also be someone else's blood. Like Jesus, you've just been saving for later.
Terrifying.
Okay, yeah. He certainly doesn't seem to be doing any funny business as he escorted back up. As you kind of get up to the top of the, like you're at the same level at the top of this kind of mountain animal path. As he is like, one of you go get out here, or I take it back to tower. Kind of looks mainly to like Nate or Johnny, like not trusting Crixel with to go so.
Okay, I guess I'll go.
It's not far. It's just like maybe like another minute to run over there, like and then bring him back. So you'll be like at the tower, like maybe 3 minutes.
And
later
then you'll get the light to walk back to the tower.
Yeah. To walk there, maybe it's just.
I mean, I have torches.
It's true. I guess actually, this is true. So out there. So you would have seen if you kind of looking in that direction. The other party did have a torch, like Hazzy had one. So you would have seen their lights, like kind of going slower. It's if you want, but it's still not that far away. It's like maybe a few couple hundred meters away. So you kind of see roughly what they were doing. And there was a point like after they followed one way that they did kind of cut off and like start heading down like this kind of path in the side of the cliff, like to the water. Would you just have waited where you were for like a bit, or
I might have started like hedging, right, like of going kind of that. General direction again as we're trying to like corral basically.
Sure, okay, yeah. And you kind of maybe watching over the top of the kind of cliff to make sure there's not like any other path they could be sneaking up with. Cool. Then I think you probably would be close enough to actually kind of see when they kind of just come back up, like escorting this other lizard with them. So maybe then you kind of just go up and meet up with them that way.
When Hazi asks a question, I'll be like, pull out my gun and say, "Good signal." And like point in the general direction of Altair.
Yes, aim roughly there, pull the trigger, like maybe you could signal.
in misfire and kill yourself.
As he's like second thought, maybe he see torch, not too far, right?
Yes, he probably knows it's us. Hopefully.
Yeah. So you see like slowly start coming towards you.
Exactly. So you see this like kind of coming towards it, and they wait for you before they head to the tap line. I wait for you to meet up. At least
we all head back together.
Yes. Yeah. With this prisoner in tow.
Has anybody got some rope?
I do.
Some rope. Oh my god, this guy looks scared. You are fashioning a noose, like. Not bad.
I thought I did, but maybe I don't. Oh, I do.
There was some rope also in the tower, that you saw. When
that's right, because I have a spacious pouch now, so of course I
like a lot of kind of any sort of like any sort, but like a lot of like the adventure gear, like if you need a spare bed or like a little bit of fashions or like rope and stuff, you kind of sold that thing that was in this tower. But yeah, so you get there after another couple of minutes of walking a little slow now, but you have like a prisoner who seems like he probably used almost was energy like running away and is now kind of like really hobbling, like certainly doesn't have much left, or he's playing a very good act. Yeah. But you make it back to the tower with him in tow. Like.
Where
I
should
mean, the tower has doors and right, like fortified doors. Or...
So it's like a bit of like not a ruin, but it's certainly like an old tower. It's not like very new. So like the bit at the beginning, there isn't like a actual door in that. Like there isn't like a noble walking in. Of course, like you could say like the floor above, like that second level, right? Like there's stairs up and stairs down, but there's no windows. So of course, if you went there, you're like pretty secluded, and of course you could like
And then
have
there's the third
somebody
floor,
at this.
where this guy already jumped from once.
Yeah, exactly. That one has like that one's the one that would have like the windows and stuff. So that one's like a little less, of course. But
Yeah, where do you guys want to put him?
Second floor is probably our best bet in terms of an interrogation because
let's just put you all on there.
the lights wouldn't shine.
I've been there.
Yeah. Oh,
Outside because there's no
that's a
windows
campfire.
there, and there's just an exit down the stairs and an exit up
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
the next floor.
Yeah.
So, and look, they already prepared beds for us.
I can always
there
threaten him
is.
with a good time by pushing him up to the third floor.
There's a lot of torches lit in this room. Huh? My God, it's
Yeah.
bright. Has he turned off your torch?
I'm gonna turn mine off as well because holy shit.
Turn off your torch.
God.
Quick, so too
Oh
many
my
torches
God.
in there.
I have a torch.
Yeah, you also had a torch on apparently.
Oh.
And
Look at
there's a
that.
fire.
Now we just had the campfire, which is like now smoldering out a little bit and no one had been tending it for like a few
Well, I
minutes.
couldn't put all these torches in there.
Can we edit? I'll edit the
The
color
light to it.
intensity a little bit to
Oh.
show that it's going out a little.
Call
Nice.
Cooper here. We could have like
This
a.
may be an inappropriate question, but like
Yes,
cooked lizard,
please.
yes, no?
Wow!
Cook lizards.
Wow! Oh my God! You what?
Oh yeah,
Joke.
I think I asked a similar question before. But
Yeah, I think we're gonna get.
I mean,
let's play a chat.
There's a bunch of dead lizards, right?
There's also fog, like scum, frog legs are delicacy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Goodbye, listen, my.
But they look poisonous, right? Like I know that you don't eat like or touch super colorful frogs, and those two.
That's
are
true.
very
Oh,
colorful.
the psychic fuckers. No, I would not eat those. If, like
Yeah,
some
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of
Okay,
bite
so-
or disease or some shit. Like I don't know how
Uh,
brain shit works.
Yeah, unless you really want to go on a trip,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Could,
Guaranteed
uh,
hallucinogen.
oh, we could feed them to our guy here, our prisoner.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Hazzy is looking a little confused, like this joke of human or serious.
Joking. We wouldn't do something
joke.
I mean,
like this.
maybe
We would not.
make
right?
it easier to interrogate the guy.
Oh, maybe not a joke.
I say that because I don't think I would, but like this party does some weird shit
Who fucking
sometimes.
knows? Jesus. Okay, so yeah, so you have him, land. And sorry, did someone mention something about getting Cooper, or was that I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I can go do that because I'm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you-
mean,
He
Yeah,
must-
this now you're here. It's like this is quite a nice place for a camp. Exactly. You're like thinking with the place you left, or like in the almost drizzle, which is very common here. Sleeping outside in your
Yeah.
bedroom, and you're like, this place does have a roof.
I'll go and collect Cooper and bring him back.
Okay,
Also-
you set up that.
I'll go sit next to Johnny and like put my.
That will
weapon
take
on
you
his
probably
shoulder.
like between half an hour to an hour.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah,
a bit of-
that's
Look
fine. I
like
think
you
that
need
works
a
great
little bit of
because
healing, my friend.
I wouldn't have had a lot to participate in the
Just like
discussion
on
without being
you.
able to speak Urukti.
Also, a nice
You know, I
place
think I'm
for a
probably
last
best.
stand when
Intimidation.
a few hundred lizards turn up here.
The drums start in the
Couple
morning.
of
Yeah. Oh man, who's doing what? Oh, Johnny.
DC
There's not much. Yeah, I
30.
mean, it's funny. There's a sudden floor here. You got to go outside and get the good dirt.
I have some stuff with me.
Not the
For
good
emergencies.
stuff,
His
apparently.
pockets
Not the
are
good
just full
stuff.
of dirt constantly.
Not the good stuff.
Bucket full of dirt.
Takes 10 minutes, right? He started to do that. Yeah, the
Pulls out his favorite attack, pocket sand.
that's better. That's better.
Sadly, it's
Okay.
rolled just
It's
one
another
more.
10 minutes, right? So that's 10 minutes. Yeah.
For the crit.
The poop didn't work, I guess.
Didn't work that one.
Yeah. We have time for more, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like after even just like the first 10 minutes of like Altair leaves, the other lizard you hear in a book he does like ask Hazzy, is like, "What you do with me now?" And Hazzy is just like kind of like just sort of like kind of replies, "They still sinking, human slow sinker." And then he kind of and then Hazzy in common is like to the others, "What you want asking?"
We need to figure out how to get into the town undetected and find our guy there,
Oops.
right?
Wrong button.
Is it
Yeah.
for me again?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, I will say like from now on, like I'm not gonna do like a little bit of back and forth translation. I'll just like kind of give the answers and like as he translates them. Also, just in general in this room, there is like some more stuff in there. Is like some packs and kind of stuff lying around. So of course, I think Johnny, you are technically doing like the search action, right? So you kind of giving
Yeah.
most of it seems to be
Although
you're
most
having
of it
when you're
is
spending like a
right
minute
now.
break of the healing. You're like, oh
Yeah.
man, I gotta stretch out the limbs a little bit.
Exactly.
You make the muscles be vested. So you spend like a little time searching. So you also do the same. When he's like preparing his stuff. So between the two of you getting healed, you also do a little quick search in the room. Yeah, you find most of it is just these like living items, whatever you would call them. Stuff to use. One thing to kind of see is interesting. At one of the bedrolls, kind of at the like the foot of it, there's like a pack, right, that has like kind of maybe a slight couple more like personal effects. Like there's something which is like a kind of a knife, probably not like a fighting knife, maybe something you'd use like hunting, or something that maybe be ceremonial, or something that might be like passed down. Something of more of like a trinket in nature than something of actual like a weapon. For instance, there's that in the pack. There is also what's it called? Like a picture, but like not a photo, but like a picture of like I guess it would be made by some sort of like dyeing process, actually, not like probably charcoal, but like almost like dyed and a bit more kind of abstract, so the lines and everything aren't too clean, but it looks to be of like a another lizard folk. It's hard to tell, exactly, to you it looks, not specific enough to be like one in particular, but that's also because it looks like a lizard, so you're not sure, but some sort of personal effect. And as well as that, there's also like a kind of rolled up bit of parchment. And yeah, I'm assuming like you look inside it. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I want to take the picture if I can.
The rest of it. Yeah, when you look at the parchment, indeed, it seems to be some sort of a set of orders, or like like kind of like an assignment that it seems to be on. And yeah, I don't have word for what it says, but basically, it seems like this contingent of folk, scum and lizard, were sent here in order to be ready to look out and receive a envoy. And it's I guess it would be it would say what did it say? I would say Shrisk. I don't know how I'm gonna actually pronounce it. I should have made a name that I find so hard to say. Shrisk's envoy, like a name, and then like the word envy after it. So it's like it's like at least the way it's written, you think it's like a name, where it's like it's like be ready here to yeah, there you go, Shrisk's envoy, and it kind of describes they believe these people will arrive in like the coming week, but they don't have like a final date, and this paper is also not dated, so you're not sure exactly how long this would have been. But yeah. So sorry, yes, that's what you find while mixing up also with your medicine in the time. And so you were taking this individual's personal effects, Quixel?
I just wanted to take the picture.
Okay, yes, yeah, sure. You can just put like lizard folk dyed art or something, like, or like I don't know, portrait of
I
a
don't
lizard.
want to put it in
That's
my
what
picture,
is.
just like wanna
Wow. Okay, you do. Oh, you do. Oh, you take it. Oh, okay. You don't. You pick it up. Okay, sure.
pick it up, yeah.
The knife would sound great if I weren't playing this character.
It looks what, sorry?
The knife that you mentioned
Yeah.
for the ceremonial knife, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some one way to put it. Yeah.
Would sound great if I were playing a different character.
Wait, which character? Which any different character? Yeah, it's a very nice knife, but yeah, indeed, like when you look at it, it's also maybe would you get this? Yeah, you're like a fighter. You've been trained. You've been around, like weapons a lot of your life, Nate. You get the idea that it looks also like something you might give to like a boy, like like when he's like first, like having to like like what's it called, like like your honey like scraped off the leather, kind of like a paring knife or something small to do use of like a woodsman, like when you're first starting, kind of thing. Or like with
on it.
Exactly.
Oh, I
It's
thought
like
it was more like a knife a priest. would
no.
use.
It's
So,
more maybe ceremonial was a bad name, more like a
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know the way to describe it. Like
Or on prisoners, right?
what's that?
Like on prisoners, like this one here.
Oh, you're thinking more like a
Yeah,
what?
an offering for the gods.
Oh, okay. No. You don't think many people will probably like sacrifice you to this knife? Sorry, maybe get a slightly wrong question. Yeah, more of like an heirloom than a knife, maybe.
Ceremonial knife has some connotations. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's a ceremony can just be like the passing of a knife down from father to son. Why does it be
Yeah.
anything evil, you know? Okay, so yes, you find this stuff while you're healing and while, you know, kind of like waiting to discuss maybe anything
Yeah,
with
wait
this,
for
this
altar.
lizard.
Cooper to return.
Okay, sure. Then yeah, they just the lizard is looking very uncomfortable and kind of, you know, maybe you've also like not tied him up or anything, right? You kind of just let him be.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, he looks a bit confused or like a little just like not sure what's happening, but you know, he doesn't say anything at all. And then after, you know, about another half an hour more, so if you wanted to do 3 more healing checks, that would be possible, Tom.
3 more? Okay.
Yeah, it's another 30 minutes. You can't do any on out here because he's not here, but you.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
I'll do one myself first. And
DC
then
30, right?
do
You're not a
Prodigy
coward.
and Quicksilver.
Oh, not DC 30. You're a coward.
Nah.
Quicksilver wants
Yeah,
you to do a
DC 20
30.
with DC 20 with a crit. That's better.
Quicksilver would like that would have fit a DC 30.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, we'll do a DC 30.
Yeah,
Quicksilver.
There we go. DC 30 for the quicks, nice.
Oh
Shame.
no. Oh no.
That's a shame.
Why
But don't you get a +1 because you're dirt? You do, right?
I think so. Haven't looked at that spell
Why
in
is
a
it not
while,
on?
but
Because Tom's crazy guy. Healing plaster. The item plaster gives a +1. Yeah, it does when it's
yeah,
inside of the
look
certain
at
level.
that.
Perfect. You DC 30 was right. I will ignore the fact that there was already a 29-year old before. That should have then been a crit success. Whatever, that's too long ago. So
I need
it's
to
40.
add that
So
thing.
2d8
How
plus
can I
15 plus
add
20. I forget what it does if you're not a medic.
It's a plus 30 healing.
Plus 30?
That's what it says.
It's insane.
So
What were they doing when
what's
they
it?
made this?
2d8, right? No, yeah, 2d8 plus 30.
2d8 plus 30.
Alright.
Oh,
How
pretty
hurt are you?
Nice.
Unharmed.
Me.
Yeah. Okay, you need one.
As he just looks at
need
you
one.
like, weak.
You got a 20.
Good. Oh man. Could have been a 30.
Hey, that was a crit success because
That was a good
That's a good
success.
success, yeah.
Another 2. Does it matter? Or was that you at
Oh,
max?
man.
It doesn't because he's barely injured, right?
Yeah, but he's a tank. No, that does fit in the max. You're right. Yes, so after about half an hour, you hear the noise downstairs of Cooper being like, "Oh, nice place here." As he kind of, stamps his feet at the entrance, get off the mud, from outside, or starting to rain a little bit. And then you and him kind of head up the stairs out here. And yeah, you see those two arrive. I can drag Cooper onto the map. I made a token.
Give him a wave.
Oh, hello, boys. Wait, why is that just his art? I thought I made him a token.
It's an improvement.
No, I made a token for him. I made a token. What? No, I made it. It's got to be here. 1 second. I made it. I can't just not have it if I made it.
That looks like a token to me. I don't know.
No, he's not round. He's got to be round for it to be a token.
He does seem
not
like
that-
he'd be a
it's not
round
that
fellow.
big.
You know.
Most chefs are if they're good at their job.
You gotta take
I
your own
swear I
spine.
made it. Alright, fine. I'll do it later so it doesn't
Yeah,
slow us
but
down. But I did
this
make
guy
it.
is
I made
all-
it. You want to trust me? I made it.
It's all edges.
You just didn't upload it.
No, I fucking did that as well.
Maybe. Okay, no, that's fine.
It doesn't matter. You up P. You don't need me.
Not much happened. We haven't asked yet.
I will.
Didn't
We
we?
should
Sorry, it's just
follow
time wise. That's all the time we have, or
Yeah,
is
that's
there
all the
more
time you have. That's what time.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna. Do
I'm
this.
round, boys.
I'm gonna use this for my familiar.
I'm back around. He's-
Nice place, right?
Yeah. When I get back, I would just
It's
ask.
nice here. Good warm fire, a couple of pots and pans. Oh, he kind of smiles at the other lizard. Like, oh, who's this chap?
And meanwhile, Altair goes to Crixel and says, "So, what have you learned?"
Oh, I just said we haven't asked yet. We'll do it for you.
I was like, I didn't want to be here. But
Altair's like,
we want you
What,
to have
what
all
have
the
you been
fun.
doing?
Cooper starts cooking up something. He's like,
I'm not sure what to ask. Thought I might screw it up. You know?
Oh, what a meal! What
Oh.
a meal! Oh my gosh, she's like, rummaging around already in the like downstairs, grabbing up. They have onions here. They brought onions. He kind of calls up the stairs and then
Got me lizard
picks them
folk
up.
hot
And so, hey, no, he's not touching the lizard. He's not touching the lizards. He's he's cooking up a storm and he starts offering it around
Nice.
after you're done cooking. Sorry, but yes, that takes a few minutes of what's called cooking, isn't it?
Maybe that will convert the lizard to our
Yeah.
core.
The lizard is licking your lips a little
While
bit when the smell of like
happening,
the frying is going up,
Yeah. While like all the food's being prepared and we're about to eat, I'll tell her to go over to Hazi and say, Hazi, would your compatriots over there speak common?
As he kind of said, haven't asked, let me see. As he kind of, a few words in a row, kind of like, and yeah, kind of like the other one like says in like, in vague broken common, he's like, little. Very. Kind of little.
So once the food's ready, I'll tell her to actually take like a bowl or, plate of the food or something like that and actually bring it over to him.
Yeah, looks a little suspicious.
Yeah. There's no tricks.
Sense motives you. No, wait.
We saw the
If he
posters,
does like,
right?
if he gets it,
He saw you cook it, but there's a lot of spices that like the Cooper used, which like with he's like, what's that fucking white powder? That's fucking like cocaine. I thought it's salt.
Cocaine.
Like,
Brother.
yeah, exactly. Okay, but yeah, he gives you a look over and doesn't see any malice behind you and like kind of accepts the bowl with like a very slow nod. He's like, why?
He asked why?
Yeah.
We are not barbarians.
That word he looks a bit confused by. Barbarians, he's like,
Yeah.
We learned
we're
not
not
all-
monsters. We're not monsters.
yeah, not so like maybe understands, but yeah, so it's clearly not easy for him, but he's kind of getting the gist at least of what you're saying.
We know not all lizards are bad, but wouldn't avoid fighting. Important. Kind of like difficult to find the right words.
So,
Yeah,
and so I do
takes
kind of
those
look over to Kirksel and Hazi, who can actually speak the language and make it easier, just like
Yeah, we'll do the like Hazi and Chris will kind of kind of doing the
doing
talking,
the
and,
live translation type.
exactly,
Stuff.
yeah.
Sure. Yeah, just basically ask you like, what can you tell us about the camp?
Yeah, he looks like he looks a little. Can you try to be very nice about it to me, even so give me a diplomacy check out here. Like of course it's being translated by Hazi, but it's your words.
Yeah.
When you ask that question, I'll actually point you towards the thing that we did find with the message of the envoy that they were supposed to wait for.
When you say campsite, do Hazi kind of ask, okay, do you mean like the route, like the big camp in like the city, or like this guy? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Can
big ruins.
you give me diplomacy? Sorry.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. The soup seems to really help with like plus some circumstance from good food, So yeah, he takes like a slurp, like, and then through Hazi, he's like, we use the space for army. Kind of looks like maybe a little proud, like the word army, or like at least like if he's happy to be part of something, and he's like, what you want to know about?
The frog, the scum. How many are there?
He kind of looks like, number hard. Always more coming, going. Kind of thinks 200-300, maybe.
A lot? Quite a lot.
They have more than at beginning of war.
Do their leaders? Do they command lizard leaders?
He kind of shakes his head. No, our leader, Lizard. He lead all.
Did they command him?
He has no commander. He is commander.
Okay, so.
So why the partnership with the scum?
Sneaky bro stuff.
We need strength. They offer more strength. Need fight back against human in south. Need more ally.
Who told you that?
Why?
Sounds
Did the
smart.
scum tell you that? Did they say you need more men?
He kind of
Why
no
they fight us?
leader need more men. So your sense motive. Yeah, he
Suspicious
believes.
happening
This is
here,
what he believes.
Bros.
Like we need fight back. Yes, human. He kind of looks at you, like again, like kind of maybe forgetting himself a little bit, kind of like you bad.
We
We need take
Oh,
back.
we
This
only
bro's
have
getting
one
manipulated,
human.
bro.
Yeah, he's very mad.
Cool.
He's looking at Nate very angrily. No one else.
Nate and Cooper, right?
Yeah, Nate and Cooper.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
like,
true.
I'm from really far south. You never even heard of my town. Don't worry about me.
So you said take back. Take back what exactly?
Our lands, old lands.
Okay. And
Which
You can't-
lands would that be?
Where and how long ago?
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, oh fuck, we're getting into this.
Doesn't even matter?
Oh,
This is
no.
history
It's
101.
too long ago, bro.
Johnny.
You know, just let it go.
Oh, then
Oh man.
they have no right to it anymore. Yeah.
Okay, yes. He says like a name of like city that I don't know in my head, and then he says Toa River, and you noted also this city he named. Has he kind of translated? Is this like the word in lizard folk for the city of Naruma?
Okay.
Like that place kind of spits built on our land,
Chased away
ancestral
by humans.
land. Many generation ago. Many.
Mm.
Need
Look
take
at-
back.
Look at the group. See that history checks out. Or is that,
Yeah, I mean anyone who wants can roll a history check.
Hmm.
Sure. I mean,
history
you need to
would
be trained,
what?
right?
Yeah.
I'm a massive.
Because history
Hey,
itself is
ocean
not a
lore,
skill,
does that
right?
help? No, right?
Nope.
Where is Naruma again, by the way?
Naruma
Like a
is
society?
if you go to the world map, you can see
Naruma is
Yeah.
gone too.
Naruma is
Well, where it was.
yes. So Naruma would
Yeah,
be.
so it's in the lake by.
It's yeah,
what's
this
called-
lake.
Oh,
It's a
okay,
little
okay,
fucked
yeah,
up. The
yeah.
geography of the map I have for this world is slightly different. So it's a bit further
Yeah.
north in my universe,
Yeah.
but like it's like around here. It's like quite far inland, and really it's
Okay, fair.
one of the only sort of bigger cities that are like that far away from the coast. Like almost everything else is like near the coast, and this is like one of the big sort of, and it's also used as like quite a big like sort of trading settlement between like the Moangi and like the southern lands and
Okay.
the Shackles. So yeah, we got some checks.
Yeah, I'm
Society.
getting mine to. My
Okay,
GM,
yes,
right?
Unless it's so far back in history that it's more like a religion or
Ye-
something.
It wouldn't be that far back. It would, like
Okay.
history would be a better check.
Crusades.
Society, I'll say you can. No, but it is certainly harder. That's why I just need touchy checks.
If lore, sailing or assassin would be better, it's the same check for me.
Okay, that's
I doubt either would be better than the just
Or maybe
society.
some lizard big shot got assassinated. Yeah.
You never know.
That's true. Sorry, I need to check something. Okay, but you said history was also the same.
Well, so
Or-
history isn't a check on its.
Yeah.
What? History isn't a check?
Yeah, society.
Yeah.
It's society.
The fuck? Society is what?
Yeah, I was looking
It's
for
only been
history
2
on the
weeks,
list.
dude.
Ah, man, we
It's
never
not
do these
on
kind of checks anyways.
That's just
You
fucking
know?
nuts.
So we forget.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
So that's why I said like there's all the lore skills you could have, right? Like lore sailing, lore assassin, lore whatever. But like
Yeah, for
That
cities
shit's-
and shit, it's...
otherwise,
Society,
it's
right.
society is the catch-all
That shit's
type
crazy.
What's the history for then? God damn it. No,
So
it's
what's
not history.
Oh, fuck, I
It's
wouldn't
not
know.
history, yeah, what am I talking about?
That's a problem.
of. Like again, there's not an actual
What?
history skill. So
Yeah.
Need a
what does
new-
everyone else try to roll?
Roll
What the
history.
fuck?
I didn't.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
lore
okay.
history.
So it
I
would
guess
be
that could a thing.
society, I
Lore history
guess.
would be
Yeah,
a
I'm
thing,
sorry. I'm
right?
trying to figure out what makes sense. Yeah, I mean, law history would obviously be perfect, but law society is okay. Yes, Nate and out here, neither of you have heard in your your studies any like word of mouth that Naruma was originally a land that belonged to lizards. This is news to you.
Okay.
And
Like
Hazi?
bullshit.
Has he? Yeah, sorry, yeah. Has he? It's like my town, small. We not and lived there long. Not heard this, but he kind of shrugs. Heard many stories about land being taken by human. That why not like you. Originally, he kind of told me
Yeah,
why
yeah.
attack humans. We know humans, lizard, many attack over years. Much fighting. You bad people. barbarians like out there say. Would not be surprised if humans had lizard land. He kind of shrugs, or lizards human land.
Should you not first make the ruined city to the north? I mean, the city that they're probably from, a little nicer.
You pass his from. Yeah, you see he looked, the lizard you interrogating seems a bit angry, and he's like, that's not ours. We have to live there because our land taken by you.
Oh, but whose city?
Do you have
is
any
it then?
proof of that, bro? Where's this
Many
story coming
paintings
from?
in old cities showing run of lizard away after attack of human.
Hmm.
And when was that? Was that before the eye?
Yeah, he kind of like sinks, and he's like, "Oh man, I gotta double check the timeline." So I gotta double check.
I'm trying to think of like
Asking too
if
difficult
like the
questions.
histories of the humans would corroborate this
Yes, before the eye.
before the eye.
Mhm,
Interesting.
Yes. Long
Okay.
time.
Because I could have seen it been after it's like as the humans are fleeing some of the coastline and the effects of the eye taking over, but no, so they were just being
Probably
assholes
some
before. That
other
makes sense.
disaster or whatever.
Yeah.
Who knows?
This is in our British Empire days.
Pretty much. Yeah. There's a lot of like Moangi colonization, you know.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
see,
I mean that wouldn't surprise me, but there are better ways. Is there a
Jake said.
reason? No, there's not better
No
ways
better.
than throwing potentially hundreds, if not thousands, of lizard folk lives on a misunderstanding.
You think human just
the
give
ancestors-
back city?
Hundred,
You not
not
human.
like they've all put down the roots, right? Their ancestors have now lived there for generations.
Yes,
So they
we
allow-
are not
Going
the
back
people that
so
stole
far.
your
They
lands.
allowed
They are
attack
not the
us.
people.
We not allowed to attack them.
No,
We're allowed,
What I'm
but
saying
bro, you're gonna die.
that history is so
They
long
already
ago.
die. Us now. Numa,
None
us.
of the people who live there took the land.
Then they leave.
Exactly.
And the
Well,
whole
no.
city.
I think it can be shared.
Yeah.
I
but,
understand wanting to protect your family, your people. But, yes, these people that you attack, they are not evil. They did not do this thing to lizards. Only bad things will follow.
And most importantly, the entire reason we are here, I'll be very frank and honest with you. It's the scum. The people that they work for. You may think it is your leader of the lizard folk who is in control, but behind the scenes there are faceless. What are they called again?
Exactly like I said.
What was it?
Ugathon,
Like, out of
faceless
game. What is the name of
stalkers.
yeah, faceless stalkers. They're ancient evils from beneath the sea have been infiltrating. We've already removed one of them. You can ask Kazi yourself here.
It turns
Who's
out
taken over a potential
like
chief.
why trust
They have-
him? He work with human now.
because we showed him the truth. That the lizard folk are being pushed to this war, not for the benefit of the lizard folk, was it so that it weakens both of our peoples.
Do these paintings show you these creatures? The Algothulu?
I shakes head.
The Ugathol? Old words.
Oh, Cthulhu? Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Not
they're
those
even
words.
further more ancient. They are under the same belief, by the way, that this land was once theirs,
Not
even
lizards.
before the lizard folk.
They-
It looks like there's a lot for him to take in. Like, but you think
Yeah.
we human will let lizard live in the Naruma? He kind of shake head. Not true.
Not right away. Again, there's a lot of history and animosity there. But, hear me out. My friend here, Hazi.
Because he's
We
like,
did,
what?
not, we did not meet under the best circumstances, right? We were enemies at the time because we did not understand what the pressure being put upon him and his people were, and they didn't fully understand our perspective. However, we were able to communicate, get to an understanding together, and remove those who would destroy both of our peoples.
So if
And
human
while
not
it's-
let this happen, you also help us attack those human. Stop all people who not let us live there. Also human that want us not live there. Be stopped.
If it were that simple, yes. It will take time. Just as it took time to get to where we are today, it will take time to heal those old wounds.
Not so old. Aruma, pretty fresh.
Yes, Numa, now ours. Already happened. Then they have to tell us we won't live together. Then we let them kind of smile. If you say human be nice about it, then we be nice about it.
What about your city that you said that it's not really your city, but someone else's? Who lived in that city before the lizard man came?
Abandoned.
Abandoned. Yeah, but
Wasn't always balanced,
oh,
bro.
He looks like he kind of like shrugs, like not from that city. Only be there, brought there by leader.
Right. But let's say that someone came up with an army and said, "Hey, get out. We own this land."
That okay? Not like this land much. Just been here a few weeks.
That's true. Okay, fairly short-lived time. Maybe not the best example. But again, it's the idea of
outsmarted.
an invading army saying, but not saying, right? It's your belief, but have you explained this to the humans?
Kind of looks like he's like, don't know, maybe. I'm a lizard, maybe. He kind of like,
Hey,
he's like, not my job, me soldier.
Let's just put it down as doubtful, shall we?
He kind of shrugs, maybe doubtful.
Because our people do not tend to come to words. And that is the problem. Is that the first reaction from both sides tends to be aggression.
Yeah, he's not really he's like, but now we are ours. So human have to be nice. You say people who want land be nice to people who took land. That way it work.
I think both groups need to be willing to work together.
Then you also have to tell human willing to work with lizard to share Numa, not attack back.
We are doing our best.
He looks a little surprised when you say that. He's like, you strange humans.
Alter,
Or near human.
do you think swaying this one lizard will?
Not immediately. But again, what I want you to understand is that we are not here to try to kill lizard folk. Right? That we are only on the side of humans.
Done that enough before, did not help.
Exactly.
You can ask us.
We want you to understand because at
invited
the
them.
end of the day, we want to free lizard folk from the bounds that they're tied in, which is the idea of that they must be the aggressors. They must reclaim everything without being able to speak and make people understand their history. And right now, your leader, as strong as he may be, is pushing your people down a path that will end in their demise.
He looks a little like, yeah, give me like one more diplomacy check. It's been like, a lot of
Sure.
discussion. Anyone who wants can aid. You will kind of like put in words. If no one's aid, that's okay. No, shut up.
Oops. I did
I
the
can
wrong
reveal
type.
it. I can reveal it
Yeah.
to everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty good. Yeah, he seems to be coming around a little bit, and he's like, our leader already talk about. He kind of looks a little like more land.
His leader.
No.
Skillthorn, yes?
The room was not enough, right?
He kind of looks like a little like like unsure if they'll be saying not complete agreement even amongst high up lizards. He looks a little confused.
Yeah.
Some, although he leader of me, other lizard around also work together and attack Naruma, but not all want home back. But not all want maybe more.
But
your
leader,
Nate.
My leader.
yeah, does he want more?
Yes, much.
Much more, I'd imagine.
Greed, not a good thing, bro.
He's like,
If
If you want more than you need, bro, then you're doing something wrong.
we came here. He's like he kind of points more like to this like watchtower to wait for other leader of other lizard. She more like what you say. She wants
Sorry, what do you say? They're waiting here
they
for
for another leader of lizard, other lizard.
And
Like she
not-
more what you say. Maybe not wanting much more. Still attacking Uma with us, our home. But want he kind of looks like leader. You know leader name. Scales on my leader. He want more. Need to convince this other leader. Shisk for more too. You sound like her.
I mean, because again, we'll be honest. There's no reason for us to lie about this. Naruma, while large and important, is small when it comes to human settlements.
It
You
is?
think we keep Naruma? That
Yeah, Naruma's
For
like what,
peace.
5,000-ish population, unless you
yeah, it's
very
pretty small.
like
though.
change that.
Yeah, it's like yes, small is like obviously not a village, and it's it's a major settlement in terms of like ones in inland, but yes, it's nothing compared to something like Port Peril or
Yeah,
something like that. I think it's but I mean even Port Peril is like 40,000, right? So like I mean 5,000 is like in this time it is like a
Oh,
big region,
oh
it's
yeah,
like
but
not
it
small.
is big. I would say like Port Peril's 40 plus thousand, right?
Yeah.
So it's like eight times bigger.
Yes. It's certainly not a major
And Port
city.
Peril, again, while big, is
Yeah, it's
still
nothing
like
compared to yeah, sure. If you're comparing
No,
like human settlements globally,
I
then
was
yeah, it's like
asking
Exactly.
as Crixel, not as Jack. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that-
Obviously,
that- and
from
that's
some
what-
from some from Also Reef, it's fucking huge, right? You grew up in Also Reef, you lived
Yeah.
there your whole life. Numa is like a big city.
of a couple hundred people.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Numa
Exactly.
Is a
It's
big
like so. It's more of you have won this victory, right? Your people have in taking Naruma. But if you keep pushing, and even then, like the other settlements, like Port Peril, these other cities of 40,000 plus people, with ships and cannons,
Yeah, he looks a little
have-
unsure.
like that is what will be coming back. And Port
Scales
Peril's
on
not
say
even
we
the
have
biggest.
we will gain more allies, more lizard joint cores over time. More scum will come aid us.
Maybe, but the scum do not have lizard folk in mind long term. You are the means to an end for them.
But if we both gain, it okay.
You won't gain from this. They want mutually assured destruction. The humans and lizard folk and all
You
these
kind of see
places
that. Not
can-
you say much, but I know I'm not in charge of any of this. He kind of looks like a little like angry.
Right.
It's like you need to tell other, not me.
I know. We just want you to understand because we're going to ask you some questions that may make you think we are here to just destroy your people. We are not. We're trying to help. But right now, your leader, Scalebound, what is his name?
Scales.
Yeah, Scalethorn is pushing your people to just further enrage human settlements to the point that there will be a massive retaliation. We need to stop him.
That's your question. I
is
understand
he?
what you say. Okay. Oh, he's kind of looks like Ian's ruined city. It has a name like Olderbook, blah
Right.
blah blah. And he's like
I know
in
that,
there.
but specifically what the guards around him, any kind of patterns, because you've been out here scouting, you're a guard of some kind, I'm assuming, or a soldier. Those kind of things. Are there ways that we could sneak in without being seen? Again, we do not wish to kill lizard folk.
You kind of think during day he spent all time in room he make into kind of things throne room. What do you say in common? He ruled from there. He kind of think very rare he leave during day. And then he says at night he have tent. He kind of found not far from throne room. Many guard also. He kind of thinks he not
Didn't
leave much. He kind of looks like he kind of shrugs.
Yeah, when he mentions that he doesn't leave much, I look to Hazi. He's like, in common ask Hazi, so maybe this guy doesn't understand it fully. He's like, is that typical for like the leaders of lizard folk?
As he kind of shakes his head. No, lizard folk, ones I know at least, very active member community.
He might be one of the faceless stalkers,
Right.
right? As we thought.
The more that he would be out and about, the more obvious the facade would be.
Yeah, you
He's
see,
careful
like,
about
Lizard seems a little confused. Like, true, but he Lizard. He kind of not.
You say
They are very
Skillthorn
convincing
is
looking.
strong.
No question.
Say he
Very
does
strong.
die in war. Who would replace him? Is there anyone? Or is he
Second in
kinda-
command.
only Lizard?
Yeah, it's like, there are other work under him, of course. He say, and he, rattles off like a couple of names I haven't thought of, and he's like, but not involved much in decision. All decision come from Scales.
And does he have scum advisors?
He kind of like thinks like
Scum that he's
One, two scum. who in his guard, but not close. Closest below also Lizard.
Hmm.
If he die, then another Lizard takes your no scum. He kind of nods like pretty sure about this.
Okay, so that's good for us then.
I
If
think what
another
we can do
lizard
is
takes away-
let's, with the help of Critical, maybe we draw like a really basic ass map of the Rune City and try to like identify where the throne room is, where his little tent and capital, like where his camp type thing is, like those kind of things. So if he knows patrols
great
that
at
happen in
maps.
certain areas, exactly. Critical
Exactly,
just
yeah,
made
yeah.
a fantastic.
He does say, when you also patrol, he say, patrol not much. We not near front line. That way you take us by surprise. He kind of looks a bit annoying for this. Not expect humans so far into our land. Strange, especially so small group. He's like, say, like, of course, guard perimeter, but not many patrols inside the city. And then he does like roughly draw. He kind of shows that the I mean, I haven't like got a kind of overview map to show you, but it's the throne room is quite close to like the waterfront. So kind of is like one of the like ruined kind of maybe originally would have been like some sort of like a dockyard or kind of port something like that, or maybe like a shipmaster office or something like that. Which you kind of around there, and then there is also kind of just like the network of other cities kind of leading in. Obviously, like there's like a smaller sort of like all kind of one-story buildings. He also describes even though like it's a throne room, it's also on ground level. It's not like part of like a larger structure. It is just like a couple like other rooms off it, but it's like one main room. And it kind of points out that obviously most of the rest of like the barracks where a large amount of formerly fought. He also describes, even though there's like 200 to 300 scum, maybe there's like twice that number again of lizards. So they're still like outnumbering the scum quite a lot. So it may be close to like 1,000 in total or something like that. Who are like an active, and then of course that's like the kind of fighters, and then you have of course like the what goes around like the cooking and just like the kind of everything that you need to keep the
more
force
civilian
running. Exactly.
people that
The
support
families
an
and stuff
army.
running it. So the patrol route, he says there isn't much. If you got like past like the guards who are kind of on the outside, if you were like inside the city, and inside the city there is still like areas which are kind of like destroyed or like or still rubble and haven't really been cleared out. They've kind of made some sort of some areas they've kind of clear out to make use for like warehouses for supplies and storage and for like rations and stuff like that. But there's still like quite a large amount of city that basically is still uninhabited. That could be moved into that way.
Okay.
But he says, he's like, but you plan kill him.
Confront.
He kind of like he not like you not convince him like me.
Potentially. If he is a true lizard folk, like you say, which I have my doubts, we would try to convince.
Probably not.
How you know? How do you find out? Without fight.
And ideally, we would have Hazi here challenge him. Right?
He looks a little like, It's like,
But
you
you
see
don't
the
think
other
that
lizard
you would
kind
accept
of
the
laugh a
challenge
little
if
bit and be like, I see you in fight. You strong, yes, but not strong as Scales or.
That maybe. We just know that if he is not a true lizard folk, he would not accept such a challenge.
Seen him fight before. In throne room, though. other challenger once from other lizard tribe. They fight, make promise, whoever win, take control other lizards. He win. Kind of nods like happily. So, some sort of a fighting leader.
How did he fight? Like any man would, or any unexpected tricks?
And he kind of think unexpected. No, he good fighter, but normal. He kind of like there are no bodies on it, but he kind of points to the bedrolls and maybe belong to some of the other people. Is like some scum have strange power. Yes, mind, weird, but he normal, strong of fist and spear.
Okay. And what was the other leader that he mentioned? That is
Trisk.
more like
Mhm.
Trisk. And where would Trisk be?
She not here or not in city yet. We were waiting her here. She have envoy sent to city to discuss next steps. We wait for her.
How soon?
We got sent out 2 days ago to wait for her coming in following week. So kind of shrugs. Maybe any
Few
day.
days. Okay.
Might be smart to talk.
That's a little. I think our presence would be discovered before then. Let's just put it that way.
Think so?
How long until you were supposed to report back?
You gotta say, say, it looks like a little like this is kind of like, like saying this like really against his orders, be kind of like swallows, you have like, how to go to convince him and they say, we not report back till she arrived, but we light fire every morning to show we still here and still watching for her. So if fire's still there,
can I sense
then
motive
they
that
not.
shit?
Yeah. He would also obviously do a lie check, but you can sense motive to see if he's like
Perception
maybe
check.
hiding something or
Right.
anything.
Private GM.
Yeah, that's a perception check blind. Yes.
What? I keep seeing my rolls, even though I'm doing blind GM roll.
That's really weird.
I don't know why.
Are you a GM?
You're like clicking like the little shut eyes button, like the.
Yeah, like I'm literally clicking on private GM roll. I hit
No,
roll.
no, but private you see, blind you don't see.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's why.
but these are some pretty good rolls.
I know.
Shame you got to fight
I'm
like
really
change the
fucking upset
blind.
with myself right now. It's gonna go downhill so fucking fast.
So it's
Okay, yeah, you think it seems like it's hard for him to say, but you think there's maybe also something he's not quite giving away. Like you don't think necessarily what he's saying is a lie, but there's probably a little bit more to maybe their like orders and what he is saying.
Mhm.
But yeah, he says like if we light every day and morn, they probably not send any, not plan for them to at least.
And is that the light the fire at the top of the tower?
Okay, nods. They see Lydon in morning, they know we still on watch.
Maybe she comes with army of her own. Could be dangerous if she does not believe us. Don't know if we should.
yeah, I was thinking about that too. But I mean,
Put that eggs
she
in one
would
basket
have
or the other.
some.
Has he kind of like mentions like have heard in my town of Trisk? Did not know she involved in this army. Had not heard that, but she powerful. Yes, he kind of nod like Pat strong tribe, many lizard. Kind of
So what
shrugs.
they're
Not
saying,
sure
like,
you convince. Maybe.
So how many? Would that be 10 lizard men, maybe more.
Yeah, the like his lots of shorter shrugs. It's like hard to say how many she travel with. Depend if she. He kind of looks a little awkward if she expect maybe visit with Scalethorn. It might not go very smoothly. At least enough so she feel safe. I think.
I see ideal situation. We convince her that we deal with Stormscale. What was his name?
Scalethorn.
Skeleton.
You know, as long as you say scale and there's a sword in there somewhere, who really
Skeleton.
cares about the order, you know?
Skeleton. And then afterwards, she in charge. She's powerful and does not wish to continue the invasion. good for us. No?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be better than Skelthorn for sure.
So
But that's what I
you're
mean by
saying,
we kind of need to decide, but one of two options. Do we try to get the Skelthorn before Trisk arrives? Or do we try to ally with Trisk to go after Skelthorn? Those are kind of our primary options as I see them, at least.
Has he like using risk of facing sales going alone or convincing her, which higher risk?
I know nothing about Trisk.
Don't know
Like-
much about Skillthorn.
Yeah.
And
Has he
while
says
we
like
are, I'll be honest, we're 2 for 2 in convincing lizard folks, so I don't know.
yeah, it's really easy when there's like 4 you and one of them, and you've got like all the weapons.
It's like the rapid fire punches.
Exactly, it's like
involved.
they're sitting there, you got them a nice hot meal, they're almost dead. Yeah, it's really easy. No, has he is like, looks a little way, he's like, at least me, at least facing Scalethorn, we put power in our own hand.
Mhm.
If we convince her, it's up to her to make a decision. We putting risk to her. I'd rather take risk myself. Kind of past his chest.
Yeah.
He kind of shrugs her, but understand if you think you can convince, then we should.
I mean, I'm more of a man of action than I am a man of words, typically.
we also lose the element of surprise with risk. Because right now we can try to infiltrate the city and fight the boss there. But
Kill leader? Or if
Yeah,
we
but-
must. But then
we can
lead?
still decide not to fight, right? If we decide that it's not a good option, that maybe we can't get to the big boss, anything like that, right? But once we walk in with risk, then it's no getting out if things go wrong.
Right.
I think.
Well, I say we should.
Should.
Should what?
Go for Skillthorn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I agree.
Peace was never an option.
Mm,
As you kind of say, like,
War never changes.
it's much easier to convince Trisk if we show fake lizard body. He kind of smiled.
Right. If we can show him
Mhm.
or reveal him as a faceless stalker, I think that heavily influences people's opinions.
And
Man
if
just
he's
wins.
not,
It's the whole thing.
mm,
If he is not, then we've proven that we are the stronger.
Even lizards are corruptible. It's like a witch trial. Like if we kill him, it turns out he's fake sword, but then he's faithful. If we kill him and he died, he was a bad lizard. He died. Like,
Exactly, yeah.
Should have been leader.
irrefutable.
He floated in the river. It's his own fault, you know.
Exactly, right,
He
exactly.
sunk.
okay, so then we should go deal with that before Shreeze comes here.
Agree. But if he is not a stalker, lizards will not believe us swiftly. Should maybe run after.
Yeah. I guess so.
I agree.
So there's.
So I'll turn back to our lizard friend here now,
Mhm.
and say, "We never got your name."
They kind of nod. True. My name, Vaziu.
Vezul.
Vaziu.
That's gonna. This is
That's
gonna go
good.
well.
Vaziu. I give them all very hard to pronounce names, because in a Vuxi it's much more
Yeah.
easy to pronounce these
Right,
names.
right.
Vaziu.
Vezul.
Mitch.
Mitch, the Vuxi. Mitch is
We
a good
have-
man. That just popped
We have
off, Jack.
Hazi and Vazi. Got it.
Mitch, really? That just came off the top?
Okay,
Mitch?
My first suggestion.
But you think he was what a bitch.
Oh, I mean that
We
is.
can just do it as Hazi and Vazi. It's fine.
Vazi, that's true. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of Hazi and Vazi. They can have so many adventures together.
Exactly.
I'll lower my voice a
Buddy
bit
cops.
and say to the others. So, if we're leaving soon, what should we do with the guy over there? I mean, we can just leave him. Like, I mean, he'll run back and report. I'd imagine. Right?
Yeah.
Well, we could
But-
tie him here. Either we return or the envoy will come.
Yeah, that's true. They're supposed to come to this town, right?
It's how, yeah, in the next few days.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's all right. I mean, he won't,
Few days, about falling through the
Bye.
water, tied up, probably won't die.
he won't
Have
die
a bowl
in
near
that
him.
time, right? Yeah, some water maybe.
Yeah, you could of course like find a way maybe to tie him up to like a wall or two something, right? And he has like some movement but that can't like get out. Possible,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Could, you know, there's obviously a chance you'd be able to slip the bonds, but
And what about Cooper? Would
Yeah,
Cooper
that's the
come
other
with
option.
us,
We can
or
like, leave him with Cooper, but I don't know if I love that
I
idea.
don't really want to stay here. I mean, the fire is very nice. Good pots and pans.
yeah, but
But
yeah, probably won't
just-
want to be here. And
Yeah, just him for
Really
company
not
for
very nice.
potentially a few days. Not maybe the best.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we want to talk about this when we're not in, you know, earshot of him. But maybe he can't understand that well. But I mean, do you have a plan, I guess, for how you would attack? I mean, depending if you go by boat or by land, I guess I could stay on the ship, or maybe there's somewhere near it I could hide out. Kind of shrugs.
I think we can talk about that. Not here.
Sure. Yeah. Either way, probably not stay with the weird lizard folk who doesn't really
That's fair.
understand me.
Oh, personal offense.
yeah,
What's that?
yeah,
Say to the lizard. Like,
and you'll probably have a bunch more lizard folk coming in and noticing the dead lizard man around. So
Yeah. I would
Well,
love to be
everyone-
here when that happens. If it was up to me, maybe a little bit further away with you, or if that's quite alright. But you, Ed, whatever we do to him, I mean, he seems a nice little chap. You know, he liked my food. Then I guess we should also, you know, we have to leave him chained up in some way, right? Otherwise, they'll. I mean, if they find out that he helped us, probably won't go too well for him either, right?
yes, and also light beacon tomorrow morning, so we have time.
On that note, I did got a glimpse of something that maybe it wasn't the full truth. There must be something to do with the fire. Either something else they need to do or a specific way in which to light the fire.
Look at the lizards.
Yeah, you know, you've been kind of muttering to himself, so he was kind of focusing again on the soup while you were, like, you know, giving him some time for your both questions.
Yeah.
This signaling.
He kind of
How does it work?
Kind of found, it's like we light fire. It. Big fire. Kind of looks a bit confused.
How long?
Kind of like froze, like, you know, maybe hour.
And you
Not
do
exact time,
any-
just to make it long enough to make sure they will see.
any form of smoke signal beyond just big fire.
He shakes his head. No, they just look for flame. We have it lit hour at sunrise. If they see this, they know we still here.
Gonna like shrug at other. Seems easy.
A little too easy. And I look questioningly at Fuzzy.
Well,
As he sort of, you know, as he's been staring down at me
sorry,
a little bit,
Fuzzy.
you know.
My bad.
Oh, Vazzy. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I was like, Hazzy's also, Hazzy's also, been like looking at him a little bit. I'll see if how Hazzy feels from like giving an order. Hazzy sort of shrugs, because he also heard you say like, he's going to hide something. And then like in common again, he says, to me, I think he speak true, but been a while since I've been around many lizard. But his scales don't seem to be itching. That bigger sign of liar.
I'll unfurl the picture of what we found of like this
So you cut out
lizard
Jacko,
folk.
but I'm guessing, yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
sorry.
show it to them and be like, you know who this is?
Yes. That wife of Ishra.
We killed husband.
That one. He's like that big one that we try to keep alive long after body should die.
Good warrior.
Yes, he one of elite
you.
lizard.
Mm,
And how much above and more powerful than the elite lizard would you put Scalethorn?
He kind of frowns at this.
How many elites would it take?
Oh my god, I gotta
make
figure out
that-
the experience calculator. One elite versus how many of those guys. Let me do that, I guess. I can do that. Okay, so if there was one.
How many wolves kill one moose?
One sec. Okay, he thinks maybe. I mean, it's a lot. Like, I think probably if there was 3 elite fight him, think elite win. Hard to balance out 3 at once. Hard fight that many people.
Being outnumbered is difficult.
Indeed. But he kind of shrug. Never seen Steelscorn. Only in 1 or 2 challenge. In that, he win easy. Not know his true strength. Hard to say.
Right.
No need for honor in our mission. I think talking could be mistake. I think we should, kind of like Grixel has hesitating saying this, go at dark when he's asleep and little guard sneak in from ocean line. Try and finish.
Okay, one thing also might be kind of interesting is even like when he kind of described the things, I kind of described right, he has like a kind of main tent where he also stays. It's very close to the throne room, which is also very far away from the other sort of tents. So it's also like a little, this also might come to mind. It's a little surprising how much he is like interested in being like around that sort of area. It seems very much like he doesn't leave that kind of zone very often. But yeah, sorry, just in case, just when you talk about attacking at night, where that would be in like relation to the rest of his areas during the day.
You agree?
I see a few options, and you can kind of see me like mention like I'm, because we're doing this apparently in the room with.
Yeah, he just said
right. And so I'm doing like kind of my back slightly turned to them, and I'm pointing out like another like, what if we did this and we did this? And I'm giving out these other options, and I'm giving you the eyes like, why are we talking about this in this room right now with him? So I'm just trying to like mix up the signals basically of options just in case.
How's he like that's not a bad plan? Why do that?
No.
Makes sense.
Azzy, you're not hearing. Listen.
Yeah, he's like, I like Pixel plan. We do that. I mean, yeah, you can always go
smarter after all.
And I have maybe one other one that is the most secret of all.
How's he like, what? What is it? What plan?
And I kind of look back at Vazi and say, not here.
Oh. He kind of has me need use bathroom. He kind of go downstairs and just like looks at you guys. Oh, what are you doing?
Well, follow.
Anybody
Can't
down
all
here?
leave.
Oh no! Why not? Why not?
Then it'll just be the lizard folk alone again.
If we can stay with it,
But yeah, like, if we go downstairs real quickly, I just mention, I'm like, clearly Chris is the best idea. We just don't want him to know that.
Yes, I thought also a good idea. As he say, like smiling. Yeah, it's a good idea.
But I made a mistake. But just made a mistake.
No, I feel better now, as he says, coming off this.
No, but when we go back up, remember, the new plan is the one.
Different plan.
Josh, we're not talking about it.
But same plan, but different plan. Yes.
I think I was a little confused by this.
It's Plan C, which is Plan A. It's just Plan A again, but Plan A has a thing.
As he's only learned letters recently, he even comes before C, huh?
Shouldn't matter. 'Cause
What?
he
What if we send Fuzzy in at the same time, right? So he might be like go to a guard and they'll be all alarmed and something, and maybe charge the watchtower while we
As he is like,
go
I could
after
do
the
that,
boss at the
not
same
fancy.
time.
Also, then you can actually trust. I distract guard, say, attacker on tower. Maybe more
Yeah,
guard
but,
leave, maybe some more elite.
Yeah, but you would be able to help us fighting.
To me, also very good fighter.
Good enough. Yes, yes.
And we do kind of need you there to potentially assume command.
I feel like so good. That plan.
Yeah, Kingmaker.
How thought
No,
we talk, but only in challenge. Yes, if I challenge and win, then maybe. But not
Okay.
sure if just body there, I can convince other lizard to follow me, and they not know me.
Fair.
But he kind of looks. But we also no more challenge. We talked about that also before.
It doesn't sound like he would be. I don't know if he would take it.
As you know, it's risk. Yes.
He seems like the one who takes very calculated risks.
Mm.
If you are an unknown, why take the risk?
True.
He takes a risk against an elite or another leader because he knows he's assured victory already.
He gain also from it.
Yeah.
He gain nothing. Defeat me.
Yep.
Makes sense. We go with plan B. He looks so scared. The
the hush hush though. That one, yes.
Yes. Hush. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, then he kind of looks
Plan
up.
C.
See? I thought C real plan A. Oh, no, mean plan Z.
Z, yes.
Z.
Plan Z.
Plan hard.
If we tie him up, why matter? If we say what plan is.
Because it's Plan Z. It matters.
Okay, how's he like? Yes, plan Z. Okay.
So,
It's getting pretty late now, you know. So you know about
yeah.
10 p.m. You know,
So
people
rest
tired.
now.
That's fine.
Lights beacon in morning, travel during day, and assault at night. Yes?
Yeah.
Well, as I say, they're like whispering, of course, you know.
Vanzy's like good plan. I like it.
Everyone keeps forgetting the Vazzy's here, and Altair's just like ripping
He's
his
become
hair
such
out.
a like, companion. Of
He's just a member. I mean, you can tell about a bonus again. You need more crew, don't you? I mean, come on.
How's
I mean,
it
this is
going? Let's
the-
go.
But
Ozzy, do you want to come with us?
Where? You mean to city?
Maybe, possibly. Who knows?
He means so like the, he means
Where-
like the
where-
so he means like the ruined city when he says city. Sorry, like the one like you know just that you're talking about attacking. He's like, why? What do you mean with? What are you? He kind of found. Yeah, he found. What are you? Yeah, like you never thought about it. You soldiers?
No, lawyers.
Okay, give me a lie check.
Is a lawyer even a thing in this game?
Yeah, lawyers are a thing. Fucking of course, lawyers are a thing. Who's gonna be who?
The
you know?
law is barely a thing, right?
Yeah, that's when the lawyers are even more important when the Lord of things this, you know.
They just make it up as it goes.
I guess that's
Okay. He's like, lawyer. Interesting. Not know much about that. Think I be bad lawyer. Gonna not.
Specialize in lizard lore.
Think bird law. You're the specialist in bird law. We got one bird law, one lizard law. No, Bazzy is a little like, not need or want to be lawyer.
yeah. We'll need to investigate if the takeover of Neruma is legal by law. As
Oh, it's a bit interesting.
as you
But
explained
it's
us, that it
lizard takeover legal, yes. Taking back ours, that's reclamation legal.
yeah, could be, but might be the documents have expired. Just need to check and find more information. about
I've
it.
seen pictures show they took Numa. I could witness.
Unreliable.
Reliable, yes, me.
But who made the pictures? Were they reliable? I could make a picture of
Need expert
you
witness.
murdering your fellow listenerman here.
Not true. Did not happen. Not true.
No?
Need
Still,
forensic specialists.
pictures could be made.
These old carvings in sacred ancestor wall. Crime too fake. No one would do. No lizard would do.
Could be. Well, what about scum? Would they do that?
You kind of like it. No, I not care about scum. Naruma not theirs. Naruma ours. Scum goes. away.
I think
No,
so.
not Fogla.
What if they take Neruma?
They not take Naruma. Naruma us. Our home.
Yeah, but maybe they do not agree with that.
The lizard folk attack them. Lizard folk not let that happen. We still more than scum and stronger than scum.
No.
We in charge, not that little thing.
I think questions over for now, right? Could go.
Good.
Yeah.
Rest.
My body hurt. He still is like, now what you do with me? Kind of looks a bit confused. You kill?
Why would we kill you?
Kind of shrugs. Saw you messing around with a book, and then got scared.
I mean, we might tie you up, but just to make it clear that you weren't like aiding and abetting us, right? If someone was to come find you.
Good, better plan than kill.
Yeah.
much
That's what I
better.
thought, at least. I mean, if you'd like to die, we could oblige, but
No. Feel
Speaking of,
somewhat guilty what do here, but think it's right. Do not think need die for it. Sorry, Jack, speaking of?
speaking of tying rope, could I use crafting to like tie him up? Is that a thing, or is it?
I think it's like, I think it
Crafts
actually
a
specifically
Rube
says like
Goldberg
it's like a.
machine.
Would it be theory otherwise, or what?
I think so. I think it might actually say it somewhere.
Theory to you. Favor with thieves and miscreants, bomb objects, disable device, pick a lock. Sire. Animate rope, mastery.
Is it the same rules as if you were grappling them? That doesn't make any sense. It's like athletics?
Do we have any manacles? We don't, right? What are we order?
Oh no, if you're talking about creature, the escape DC is that creature CV DC. Okay, yes.
Other? What's your theory?
My theory on what, sorry?
Your theory. Your theory on theory.
It's like the same way, like if you're tying like a rope that they're trying to escape from, it will use your CV DC as like kind of like the escape DC. Because like, you know, it's like you're the expert
okay.
in like
Plus
the,
14.
So,
I mean, you also know, like, I mean, out there, you're like, you know, a what's it called, like, you know, a thief. You know, you also know how, like, you know, people get tied up, whatever. You tie somebody up, like, for 4 days. It's pretty hard to make sure they're not gonna get out, like, without like actual things like manacles and like locks, like just with like knots and stuff, right? It's like not, you know, like knots will fray over
Tying someone up
time.
is
You
a
know.
short-term solution, not a
Exactly,
long-term
exactly.
solution.
Normally you'd use some like chains or manacles for something a bit longer, you know, term.
like a cage.
Yeah, a cage would also do it. Yeah, that would do it. But I mean, it's also like you've seen this, but also cast like magic, right? Which also makes it tough, right? Because you're not sure, you know, what extent that magic is or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the other option.
Oh no.
We could go to the top floor and then
He looks scared.
lock the exit, right? Like the stair
hatch,
or
yeah.
the ladder, the hatch down. Like block that off entirely so that he would be stuck on the top floor.
Yeah, okay, but how? Yeah, that seems like just killing him with extra steps.
No, because eventually people will come because the bonfire won't be lit one day or something like that, right?
I
They'll
guess
come
it's
to-
the windows, right? Like, yeah.
And be stuck up there.
As he like,
Yeah.
what if I promise you let me go? I just not go to city.
Where would you go instead?
And it shrugs. It's like, you know, I can live off land at least long enough to wait to see what happens. And new leader. If you succeed in what you try anyway, then new leader, and then I can join them. Yes.
That's motive.
Okay. So it's like out of game. We know that Trisk is coming from. We'll just roughly say like the east of here, right? Or whatever, like
Yeah,
away.
probably,
South City.
probably like
Southeast,
southeast. Yeah,
Yeah,
like probably,
southeast.
yeah.
Do
Southeast. Yeah.
we have him head out to her?
Sorry, quickly before you say, yeah, I mean, he seems to become very disillusioned to like the whole idea of like what is happening, right now, based on how long you've been talking, like discussions you've had. So he seems to believe that he seems fairly happy to just disinvolve himself for the situation, at least for like a couple of weeks, just to like kind of like, if what you're saying is true, then maybe there'll be a better leader who he can work for, and if it's not true, then he'll be found out. He'll find out anyway, right, in the next couple of weeks, and then can figure out how best to do it, life.
So send him there. With
basically
knowledge of
to
us.
provide Trisk that kind of the warning that Scalethorn, that's his name, is we believe a faceless stalker who's secretly trying to work to destroy the lizard folk.
It kind of looks like you want me to tell that to Trisk.
If you'd like, you can tell them whatever you'd like, but that's what I would hope.
But you want me to talk to them?
You can mention it.
I can't just leave. He looks a little sad.
I mean, you could leave if you'd like. We're not we're not here to force you. We just don't want you to actively hurt our plans. That's really all it is.
Don't want to kill all lizards.
Elsewhere to live on the land, great.
I promise, if you say true and not against all lizard, then I not stand in way.
Okay. Then in the morning, after we light the bonfire, we can let you go.
Good. Looks happy.
Will not command you, but for the future of lizards, it might be good if Trisk knows that we are here and that we are trying to help.
But he kind of shrug, or like frown, shrug. You, not sure what you do, but you go to town. Many plans you talk of. But either way, in end, like you just leave. Then surely somebody need know what happened.
Yes.
Somebody will know. But then me need tell. Others not realize after what you do.
It depends on what happens, how successful we are. But yes, maybe you
I not forget meeting strange one. Will not forget what I've been told. Okay. But then he also looks pretty happy to get some rest, He's pretty fucked up at all. Cooper's like, oh, that's exciting. All your chats go so smoothly. I thought there'd be more like, hitting and stuff. I don't know. I just kind of what I assumed.
You arrived after all the hitting was complete.
Perfect timing as always. He kind of smiles and makes a nice cut and go for chocolate for like the bedtime sleep. He like passes around some mugs. Well, I'm cooped, so to say, and he kind of heads towards a bedroll. Cooped. I am cooped. I'm guessing he doesn't really want to sleep in one of these, so you kind of pull that his own. That he took from the ship.
Yeah.
I guess you begin a little rest, Ivoni.
So that how long was always.
You tie him up. Do you keep watch? Like
Yeah.
Keep a good watch on him. I'm guessing your normal watch, yes. I have a thing for your watch order right in the chat. I do. Amazing. But that's it. The end.
Is it
Also, Nate, you.
Ronnie?
It is indeed.
There we go.
And then Hazzy and Cooper at the end.
Oh, I have it without housing.
Oh, what? Hazzy's right at the end, Okay, yes, you sun for a night after a very long time there. You especially, Crixel, you found a little doomed by this whole encounter, Not feeling your best. A good night's sleep, I'm sure that's going to go right away. And yeah, you begin to watch. Those of you on watch, are you kind of like more like watching him? Because obviously in here you can't really see much outside, or are you kind of like going to one of the windows and like watching out of like the tower, or like from the front door, or like what are you watching? I guess.
Oh. Yeah, watching the guy listening to for any noises outside.
Okay, but you're not directly looking out.
We can put him like on the bottom of the staircase, right? And then we can like be on the top and like be at the closest window and then also peek down.
Every so often make sure he hasn't moved. Yeah. It's kind of odd, so you can do the way around, right? Where every so often you go look up out the window. Kind of depends, I guess, if you're more worried about the window or more worried about him. But Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's nice you trust him. Luckily, I was just asking because I was curious, and the night goes quietly, and the prisoner is sleeping very soundly. Clearly, trying to sleep off some of his injuries. And at about the sun goes to light. We're kind of like near the equator, so if you like even amount of like hours of daylight and sunlight. So at about like a bit before like I guess it gets sunlight about 8 a.m. and then it goes dark about 8. I don't know. Saying it's about that, and maybe 7. Who knows? About half an hour before sunrise, you kind of take like the person who's on watch would be like Hassie and Nate. Sorry, Hassie and Cooper. Sorry, at this point, NPCs. They make sure to wake everybody up like a little bit before sunrise, maybe a little bit earlier than normal, to ask if like we just go like beacon any nothing special we need to do. Yes. Yeah, and if not, yeah, Nate's like kind of
Yeah.
I would likely no help, but yeah, I don't say.
I think kind of sure can do. Just let you know we do it. Not that we don't accidentally need to light beacon twice. That bad. So they just do that, and they kind of so it's a bit of an early start, but you kind of wake up and before you start making the coffee, and like you wake up a little bit before sunrise, so you have a very good time to light the beacon. And Hazzy kind of climbs up and does himself with a torch, and then like comes back down again as you like started your breakfast. Cooper again, has this thing where he's like, if anybody wants anything today, just let me know.
Cooper's Shop of Alchemy.
Exactly. What about some waffles for breakfast? Want any waffles?
You have a waffle iron just lying around?
Of course. So I found it back in Port Peril when we were there for the day. Do anyone want any?
I'll get it. Is it the Fury cocktail? Is that the
What
one?
about these? Wait, can I click it? How does it appear in chat? Does anyone see anything in chat?
I do not.
What the fuck? Cooper? Click that shit, boy. Do any of these work? What? No? Why can't I click these?
I have a Fury cocktail still. I mean,
I
is
guess
it
they'll have
still,
one, but I can remember what was the poison things that we had.
Can you see this? No?
also
No,
can't remember
nothing.
how long does this last, because I think it was like pretty short.
You think so?
Right?
It's daily. There is.
Yeah,
It's
things
supply.
last like a day, exactly.
So we got spider venom, and there was another one, but
Look at this
Yeah,
shit.
the
You
one
want
that
these
slowed him
bad
down.
boys?
cooperative waffles. Hello.
He's next.
Can
He's
split
got
the
apple
waffles
pie.
with
He's
one
very
other
good.
creature. I think
He's also got.
both eat half of the waffles.
He's also got crackling bubblegum. If anyone wants some bubblegum, lets you do an explosion. Okay, so does this? If I click this, oh wait, no, that isn't what I want to click. I just want to click this thing in chat so you can see it. How is it difficult to make like this thing pop up?
You can click now on the crackling bubblegum, I guess.
What's that?
This tangy gum cracks and pops in your mouth as you chew it. While chewing crackling bubblegum for up to 10 minutes, you have a +1 item bonus to saving throws against auditory and sonic effects.
There's also an egg cream fizz, which gives you a that can help you swim. Actually, this one's actually pretty good. Actually, only lasts for 10 minutes. Some interesting stuff. He's also he's got this if you want out here. Why can't I click this button?
Los Angeles bag. Oh my god.
What's that?
Los
Oh, he's also got some nice soup that he thought you might like.
Ooh.
How do we pronounce this?
Wait, why the I wish. It's really annoying. I don't know why I can't click any of these things. It's really pissing me off.
Yeah, sometimes a sheet break for me as gems.
Mended soup.
Mended soup. Is food?
The plus from crafting check on with Apollo. It's very
Yeah, that's
useful.
useful.
Anyway.
Maybe not for like these. The
Yeah, not very useful. But he actually has something maybe you would want, Josh. He says he can try to make up. Try to make a phantom roll, which has some edible starch paper, very translucent, give you a +1 item bonus to stealth checks.
Ooh.
Don't know if you have that from anything.
Item bonuses, do those stack?
No. So you already have an item bonus?
I don't remember if I do or not. That's why
I
I'm
think
just
you
asking.
do. I'm looking at you. I think you do.
I could use one of those as well, I think. If we're
Still
gonna
think
stealth
my
it.
shade hat should give me benefit in shade. But that's just me.
We're giving him a long rest, so he's got his full reagents or whatever. Anything else he can make this interesting? But anyone want any poisons or anything he offers at the beginning of the day? Also, look, he can make this.
Yeah,
Look at this. Look at this crazy shit he
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Look at it. It's crazy shit
Yeah,
you figured out how to make,
right.
by the way, which means you never need to worry about bastions
Oh,
again. They
that
just
I
made
heal
this shit.
8
Look at this.
full fucking
One
HP.
journey bread,
Lambus?
all you need for a day. Yeah, exactly. You can't eat it all for like a week, but you can make fucking like, a lot of these a day. So like, don't worry about it. You're gonna be
Huge.
all alright. You're gonna all be alright. Okay.
Lambus.
The waffles are just for taste, right? The active, like the pack isn't very useful for.
Is less useful.
Yeah, it's not that useful.
Yeah.
I shouldn't need build. So any poisons anyone wanted? Did anyone want a spider venom? You can make like
4
200
spider
easily.
Poison.
You want 4. Oh my god, you greedy
You can make
fucker.
how many total?
Like if that's all he's making, it looks a little sad as he has all these other ingredients. I think fucking
I'll take a
technically,
phantom roll.
technically he can make fucking 36 a day. So you can make a lot of spider
I
venom.
had like multiple
give me
last
some
night as well.
He's like a poisonous, so you can make 4 for like 1, or you can make 3 for every 1 reagent. No, so you can make 27 a day, sorry. So
Yeah,
we have 1 order of phantom roll. Okay. So technically he can make everything in batches of 2, so you can like make 2 instead of 1 phantom roll if Crixel also wants 1. And then how many spider venoms? Like, should I do 9 total? Is that enough for everybody?
Probably.
My god, it's like
Yeah.
imagine you're an alchemist, you have to do this every fucking day.
Because chances are it's gonna.
Did anyone want a fury cocktail?
I
Yeah,
still have mine
maybe.
from yesterday. It's bad now.
Yeah,
right?
it's gone bad. He's like,
Yeah.
give me that to me. I'll top it up for you. But
There's
you
a
can
member
request a
for-
specific flavor if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There
can't
was a.
remember what I was.
Oh, is it already off my character sheet?
Let me look. I'll tell you.
it is.
Also.
If you
Oh,
rest,
no,
it's,
if it's not button. I should really give you access to his character sheet actually, and then you can like fuck around with it as well. I like doing it well, but then you can just kind of see.
Yeah,
stuff.
I
That's
think
whatever.
that
You get to see your crew's character sheets. Yeah, that's how it works. If I give you an observer, can you like open it up and like see all the stuff in there?
Yeah,
I've given you
sure.
observer status now, so you can like edit it, but you can go in and look.
the crew. Yeah?
Okay, you can go look at it. What his alchemy recipes are and see if there's anything on there you
So-
want to order. Yeah, he made that for you, Crixel.
You restores 10 hit points, removes a fatigue condition. Oh shit.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Cream fizz. Oh yeah. Wait, when drinking you gain 5 item bonus to speed.
It lasts 10 minutes, so it's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like
Yeah.
thing. You can also like step in different terrain. It's like another effect.
Oh, and the
which is pretty good.
strawberry. I want the cream fizz strawberry, if that's okay.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. And we have 1 order of the egg
Where are you
cream
looking for
fizz.
these? On what
I
page?
gave you access to his sheet, so now you can
Yeah,
should
sorry,
see
which
it.
page of it?
The
Crafting.
crafting page.
Oh, okay.
So then, like, whatever you want, I then drag
Can't
into like
drag
this
it
alchemist
over?
section. I just did that actually. You can't drag it over. I
Okay.
have to do that. So then I can make 2 instead of 1 always. So I guess I'll make 2 egg cream fizzes if anyone else wants a different one.
So what was the thing you're having him create?
The thing
cream
right at the
fizz.
bottom, egg cream fizz. Yeah, it's
The
like
egg
a,
cream fizz, huh?
Exactly. Neither egg nor cream actually. Milk and nut, milk or nut milk for those who are lactose intolerant and gluten. And then some sparkling water and syrup.
ginger too.
Yeah. Ginger cheese.
Yeah,
That'd be
I'm
good. 18
thinking there's gonna be
digestion.
some climbing, right? If we want to like
Depends how you expect
go
to
from
get.
the cliffs.
The noodles
I
are
can see
actually
that the items
pretty
are
good as well,
here, but
actually.
not what they.
You can't click on them and then it will like pop it out.
No, like I am, but it's not like. Oh, there we go. Jesus, there's this weird. Like it wouldn't let me scroll down after clicking on the egg cream fizz.
Oh, that's really weird. I
I had
guess
to
but
close
maybe it's
my
like right at the
open
bottom
page.
it's fucking it up or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've tied them up, we've rested, we've done the
Yes.
beacon, we've
Yes.
ate breakfast, we've
Yes, you're all ready.
taken the cocktails.
You've taken the cocktails, have you? I don't know.
No,
No one told me
no,
how many
well-
how many
Oh.
furry cocktails do people want.
I got one.
You got 1? Okay. Does anyone else want 1 or just Crixel?
Mm.
Man, I saw this be like fun mechanic, and I'm like, maybe I should too much of it. I mean, you're gonna get into like this one I have every day, right? And then it's gonna be like a
Yeah.
good system,
It's gonna be easier.
You
want
need nothing. I don't know if he wants anything. He had some cinnamon seeds if you
the
want.
drawback is
These are
just
some
really
nice.
rough.
These let you when you fail in weak knowledge, you get to like say you actually succeed
Oh.
instead. It's like a lozenge. Lozenges are fun.
About the cocktail, right? You said that the bonus to melee attack rolls doesn't stack with the weapon.
The weapons, yes, true, yes.
Right?
But if your weapon is only a +1, this gives like a +2, so it might still be a little bit of an increase. But often, like the other things, like
AC.
you lose AC, but you also get like another effect, of course, right? So you could also get pretty big, that's pretty nice. You're a big boy. But yeah, it's
Yes.
it's got a bit of
Poison,
up and down.
poison.
Poison. Okay. I'll add another 3 spider venoms. Who
Poison.
fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Wait, if I make you owner out of interest, maybe I trust you all to be owners. But if you're owners, then can you actually like drag? If I make these, then you can probably drag them to your inventory, like the poisons. So like right now, for instance, I'm gonna say this is your orders for the day, so we don't take too fucking long, right? You have 2 fewer cocktail losses, whatever. He's like anything else, you have to put in a special order for tomorrow. Then if I click complete daily crafting, now in his inventory, you should see a lot of stuff which is like purple because it's infused. So if you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
can then
of course.
drag in those purple ones to your inventory, if you're now like owners, maybe you can do that.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, yep. How many? do you wanna
Perfect. So then just
move?
like drag in what he's made for you to stay or whatever.
Yep.
These
Phantom
ones, the
rules,
three
yeah.
these aren't actual items. I put those in there so I can see what they did. Wait, did someone take out the Phantom one and put it back in, or what was that?
Yeah,
I
I
took
accidentally
one
did the
phantom
normal
roll.
one.
It's a normal one.
Because I didn't take the infused one.
Oh, so I should delete that normal one. Okay, cool. So there's no one's taking any fury cocktails. Well, it's so much more venom, everyone. Come on, take some more venom.
I just figured I would start with 2 before taking any others.
Alright. But Jackie, you only
So,
took 4. How many of them
so
did I fucking
sorry.
make? Jesus Christ.
I should drag it from his inventory,
From
right?
Cooper's
Yeah.
inventory, exactly. Yes.
I'll take
Yeah,
two
okay,
more,
not
so-
from
I
the
made-
king's
I
home.
I
These
made
were-
12, but they're from yesterday.
No,
I think.
it's yeah,
Okay.
they're from yesterday. So dragging from here. So,
Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, so he's makes you some goodies in the morning, and then he's
Okay,
he's like, all right. I guess we'll just say goodbye to our little friend.
not friend yet. Hopeful.
I meant it in the we're not trying to kill each other anymore status. That's
Good
sometimes
start.
all it takes. Yeah. Okay.
So,
So
you
I
join
guess
us on ship?
is that he kind of looks. I didn't really understand what the plan was. That's where we're going.
Plan vague.
Okay. If you're going to the ship, I'll join you. Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, cool. So you head back like it's like a little bit of time to get back to the ship, but you remember like before it was you'd like gone up from there and like that awkward climb down, and then the swim. So it does take a few
Yeah.
hours to really get back
I,
to the
I
ship.
think while we're returning to the ship, I actually asked the party, like, do we sail into docks or do we sail close, try leave boat, and climb to city? I'm not sure
Sure.
how we approach.
Does our boat have a dinghy?
No, not this new boat. It's like kind of too
Yeah.
small to really have another boat on it.
Oh, build a
A boat within
dinghy.
a boat.
It is a
The
dinghy.
Russian
It would be a
Russian
dinghy for a larger ship. This might be what they would have with the dinghy.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, depending on how the map is, right? Like the throne room and all that kind of stuff is kind of off in its own. Is there a way that we can?
Yeah, in a way, it looks like they weren't really expecting any sort of, you don't see that. Like, of course, like the sort of guards are like next to him, but you don't see that from when you try to much like a guard to the water itself because, it's like right next to Iowa Bendigo, kind of like
try that.
exactly.
And that's us. So we'll try
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Okay, but and of course, like it is still a ship, right? So like there's still. You probably can't pull Viking exactly, right, without being
Right.
like seen. But you might be able to like find like another sort of cove or whatever near-ish it that you can like maybe try to find out. That would depend obviously on the skill of the captain to make sure to go there without too much noise. But I'm doing it in the bathroom, so but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Foch.
I think I'll join him.
In the bathroom. I mean, you guys do that.
Yeah. Europe is so small.
Shared bathrooms and shit.
And I need more sugars. But beer wasn't sugary enough. That was a lovely noise. Didn't you hear that flashing sound?
Did not. Yeah. I'll be right back as well.
Yeah. Take your time. I mean, I heard a flashing sound, a toilet flashing. Probably Jackass, because I think his mic picks up everything.
Must have been him, yeah. Silly Jackal.
Do you think he pauses his stream during moments like this or not?
Probably. I don't know. Who can tell?
Think I care enough to pause the stream and not have a flushing sound be on live?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's all out in the open.
What's all that in the open? What?
Jackal and his flashing sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Have a pooping stream next time.
Wait a second.
This is a different website, I'm pretty sure. Besides the good drinking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Seems smart right before, a battle, perhaps.
Okay. Mm. So you get your ship. It takes a few hours to get back there. Also, a little awkward to get to. But you start off nice and early in the morning. So you think you probably should be able to get to the city by nightfall, based on how far away you are. You'll probably be actually quite a good time if you're trying to go at night. It is of course quite difficult for Nate to sail at night because he cannot see in the dark.
Need to work on that, huh?
Sorry, what?
Just they're
Need to
really
work on that.
It's almost like, do I give him the goggles today so that he can attune to them, use them for the hour,
No, we'll make
get
it.
an hour of dark vision when we get
Make
closer?
it.
really squinting.
Just saying.
Guys.
I mean,
Dude,
most of the sailing, you're not really looking at anything. You're
Sailing
feeling the wind and stuff, right?
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sailing.
I mean, I guess if I have them, I can.
There's a
the
big
rock-
fucking wave over
underwater.
there, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, or it's like, hey, watch out for the rocks right here, or
Yeah.
the.
I mean, did you see me mess up and sailing?
And the problem is, if we see
Ever.
you mess up in these type of situations, I think we just die. Thrashed about
The
the
ship
rocks.
dies at least. Yeah.
The ship dies.
I mean, Altair definitely
Yeah.
dies if we crash in the ocean
Yeah?
like this.
You gonna swim?
John,
Hey.
let's save you.
So again, it's I can, but I have a +0 to fortitude, right?
Oh, but I mean,
Three master
so-
swimmers here, so he should be fine.
I propose we drop our master swimmer down in the ocean and he
My
will lead
athletics
us.
would be what +12. But I guess it's not the worst thing. I could probably
Right, I
still
mean-
out.
Doesn't Johnny have some water spirit familiar that can lead us?
I mean, see, the thing is, none of us can see in the dark,
Yeah.
But
I think
Can
that's part of
the
it. None of us can see in the
water
dark,
spirit-
and then additionally, it's the holding the breath thing, right? Like if we were underwater for any extended period of time at all, Altair dies because
Yeah, so
0-4
I'll die.
equals to what, like
If
a
you were
round
low,
of breath
for
or
sure,
something.
For sure, he'd be fucked.
I mean, we
Can
can.
got a bottle of air, right?
Yeah, that gives him like a round. So there.
I mean, we can still go back and do my archetype.
No time for that. Okay, so the plan is to is it to go under the cover of darkness to try and basically you go most of the way now, and then under cover of darkness you kind of sail around and through the back of the city and try to find. I mean, you're not trying to fucking. I mean, are you trying to go basically right up to the fucking at the end go pretty fast, you just go straight there, or are you trying to park the boat nearby-ish and then go by land or
I'd
climb
say
or whatever down there?
nearby-ish and go from land.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Because
so
I don't want it to
15
be like
minutes
suddenly it's
out or
day and
something,
everyone's like,
right?
"The
Or-
fuck is that boat doing there?"
Exactly, yeah. So okay, so you want, yeah, okay, that's good. So about 50 minutes out, like maybe one of the coves or something nearby, and then like swim, maybe climb the rest like a little bit, kind of
Yep.
like over there. Okay.
I
Yes.
get to put my arm floaties on.
Today, maybe a good day for it because the storm is there's a bit of storm which will make it harder, but also kind of cover your arrival a little bit. There's like also some mist on the air and like some rain, and it's like not easy to see exactly. So maybe you can use the storm as some sort of cover as you get closer. Okay, Nate, as you begin this approach of the town, give me a
The Phantom Roll, by the way, that's a
healing
24
check.
hours. So if I use that, it's 24 hours. Is that correct?
Yep.
How do I use it?
In your inventory. There's no like sort of.
It's in my consumables, and I see it there, but I don't know how
Can
to
you click like the picture of it?
If I do that, it just puts it into the chat.
Hmm. Is it an action you have now? Maybe like drink? No. Can you
Yeah,
click?
it's not. It's not treating it like.
Can you
other...
give it the held in one hand thing? Like so,
Held
it's like
one
held by
hand.
you. Now maybe it makes an action. No.
Yeah, so go to actions. Torches.
It's weird, Jacko. You remember in the other campaign we had this, right? Do you remember this worked at all?
Yeah, there should be.
Yeah, because I'm used to being able to like other ones, like a health potion. There's always like that button to.
Let's see.
heal
Out interest.
level,
If I had to drag in like a normal one, like not an infused
This
one,
I
like just a
can
base
use.
one.
Yeah.
And can you click that one, like the second one I put in?
Yeah, because it has the.
That also
consumable. I
doesn't
still
have anything,
don't-
right?
No, I don't see anything.
That sucks. I guess they just didn't
Held
build
in
it into
hand
it.
actions. Nope.
Rip. You have to, I guess, manually give yourself a modifier to +1, and then
Yep.
remember those.
Oh no.
Annoying. Because you're not drinking the fizz, right? But only the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The Phantom Roll lasts all day. So.
Yeah, exactly. So you can drink that. Wait,
It
that.
takes 10 minutes to interact with it.
Yep.
Does it?
Like, you stuff it all in your face, I guess.
Oh yeah, with the Phantom Bow, yeah, but not with the egg fizz. Yeah. You're eating your lunch. You're not a fucking savage. All right. Okay, yeah. So Nate, as you begin your approach, give me a sailing check. Either nature or sailing law. Because you're sailing boat.
My nature is better, but should.
But it's a hard DC, just so you know.
Or do you have saline?
So DC, it depends. The sailing is too lower, so it's up to you. Maybe your nature is better.
It's the same.
Oh, well then what do you feel like Nate would be doing?
Well, if it's too lower though, is
I think
it
it's a
still
public
better than your
pool, right?
sailing?
It's a public wall, but what?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. It's not going great during the travel yet. So this is more like throughout the whole day. This is not just your direct approach there. So like I said, the storm has like been hitting a little bit today. So it's what's it called? It's already kind of pushing you back and you're off schedule. There are no like big crashes, luckily, but you're certainly being like pushed behind and like think you're going to be delayed. You're kind of worried now that it's already going to get dark, like maybe an hour or two before you kind of get to the town. So then the last bit of sailing is going to be quite difficult. Like you think that it might be quite lucky. You might like scupper the boat on the like. Of course you can still do it, but it increases the chances you're going to like scupper the boat against the rock or something like this. Was it's very dark for the approach. But you can still try. Just this is just a warning to you that it would be there will be some penalties on the next check, and a failure would be a more extreme situation.
Shadow like, no sight of the city yet. What do we do?
The sea is
The voice only comes out when he's on the boat.
yeah. The sea.
Aye, Captain calls Cooper from below.
You're angry.
Yeah. We might not make it, so
Randomly like
on
connects
tight.
the peg leg, the bottom of his shoe, and puts an eye patch over his eye.
So, other guys think we might not make it. I think it's
You saying
not the best
ship?
feat today. You wanna keep going, or I mean, I guess we'll need to land somewhere.
Shadow to Altair. The captain can't see. What do we do?
I mean, Yeah. Oh shit. I'm trying to think because it'd be like
And you were
an
hoping to
hour,
be
right?
like pretty close, and you would better just do the last, like maybe
Yeah.
15 minutes of sailing in the dark. But it's like you've still got like kind of like the little horn a bit before to like go around where you kind of get where it's the most dangerous, where you kind of get close to the eye. So it's
Right.
like yeah, you're a bit scared of like going through that part in the dark. Like it's not going to be impossible or anything. It's just harder. It's like a circumstance penalty or whatever.
We push on.
Oh, you hear that out? Okay,
Oh, nice.
okay, you push on into the darkness. Okay, so now you have a
Yeah.
-3 circumstance penalty to your sailing roll checks.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I
yeah, now
mean,
trying to like
do
go
it
around the
with
rocky like kind of
line.
bit that the city's kind of like tucked into this cove, right? And you're now trying to like go around like the horn of it and like basically try to like this is where the worst part where you're like exposed, so the DC is like a little bit harder than the DC 18. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
penalty, you know?
Yeah, there was exactly. So you're making progress, you're going around a bit, but indeed when the boat is like kind of going around the corner, you're trying to like really push against the wind, you do kind of get blown like aside, like towards the side of the land. So you're still, now maybe like still maybe like half an hour sailing or whatever onto the city. So you're not worried too much that you might be seen quite yet. But as the boat like hits into it, it does take some damage. I don't know, a little bit of damage.
Oh.
Good thing our ship's a tank. Wait.
Yeah, but with a bigger ship, we wouldn't be able to get us
Do this at
this
all?
close even.
Ooh, okay. There would be a okay. I mean, not that bad, I mean, it's a ship, but I can take a bit of beating. It would take 15 like bludgeoning damage as it like smashes a hole against it, which it's kind of weird, right? But it's not that bad. And the ship is like harder than 5, so it kind of drops down like 34 HP out of like the 44, and it's broken if you reach 22. So like potentially there's like another bag it could like that. It could like kind of start putting on water.
Get close to breaking it.
Exactly. But it isn't that bad. And of course, Crixel, I guess you can like run down and
Crixel.
like start like
Mhm.
hammering in board and stuff.
I can fix it.
Like, has someone take my place on the ship and
Exactly, yeah, like pulling the sails or whatever, and you want to go down. And
take
do
it in
some-
water, take it in water.
Yeah, and then I guess give me a repair check. I mean, you can't really fail it, right? It's super easy. It's like such a low-level boat. For sure, you're gonna succeed. Let's just see how good you are. You have like the repair
Ah,
action on your thing.
It's
Oh,
too
that's
dark.
special.
It's too dark.
Yeah, it's really hard. They like you were a bit worried about this. Okay, yeah, and then I forget how much repair heals, but I guess you can like keep doing it, right? Like there's not exact. Don't need how long
It's
does
like-
repair takes? 10
It's
minutes?
a while, right?
Yeah, 10
An
minutes,
hour
and then
or no?
that would be a success, I guess. I'm just guessing would be DC. And what's
It's
your
actually
rank?
plus
in,
2, I think.
It's 30. I think that's probably a critical success actually. It's only an item level 3
Oh,
boat.
and it's only plus 1. Yeah, sorry.
Still like an item level 3. I think it actually will succeed, but it's only item level 3, I realize, like the vehicle. What's your rank in crafting?
Experts.
Oh my god, okay, I mean, you're like 30 HP, whatever, the boat is like completely fine. You just like, it's like basically the boat is being like destroyed by doing this, but you're like an expert, like wooden or like, what's it called, carpenter down below. You're gonna patch up the holes as they get made.
I just got like the
Yeah.
super glue out and like.
But of course, it's also making like a loud amount of noise of like the super staple gun of like the wood breaking and everything. So of course, like you think the real danger is like if this happens close to the thing, it might like attract some sort of attention, and you might not be able to like dock safely. But give me one more as you try to like push on even past this. Nate.
Mhm. More sailing. No modifiers.
Put in a picture of Crixel.
And still the circumstance
Fix
was
the
still
ship.
dark. Still the circumstance was dark, but now it's actually like a little bit easier the sailing, but you're like out of the DC is just like the normal DC now.
Okay.
Okay, I mean technically that
Why
is
is
enough
that,
just about it. Oh no, wait, that doesn't have the circumstance penalty, right? So it should be 3 lower.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you said that.
So like the DC from
Yeah.
the storm is not the same, but the circumstance for
Okay.
you being blind. So okay, yeah, so that is still a fail. So yeah, it's been a bit of a bumpy approach, and yeah, exactly, and there's a bit of a you like trying to get close enough to like the side of the land, so like you're kind of hidden behind like the land as you approach. And right now you are beginning to see the city, like in some like against like the cliff, and kind of as you go around, you kind of start going into the entrance. The ship is still beyond view. As you're trying to find somewhere to basically dock, right? Like you're like now getting quite close, and you think that this might be the right place, and you're kind of trying to find it. You accidentally run aground of like this like the kind of the underneath like the rock is like shallow in this area, and you thought you were like kind of going into dock, and you basically ground the boat. And like like as it kind of like there's like a crunching of wood as like the boat kind of like the big like gust of wind that you were using to push yourself forward kind of makes the boat be like half like beached like on this like rock, and obviously probably like scrapes up the bottom of the hull like really badly, and like now like you're kind of like stuck here, and you would imagine like you probably need like to either get like wait for like the tide to change, maybe like a big wave to push you off, or for like another boat you would need to kind of like make yours move, or just like a lot of strength from the individuals. But it looks pretty stuck. You are like in a somewhat okay position. It's not the best. You would like to get a bit closer, but at least like the town is like within beach kind of thing, or the city, sorry. But yeah, it seems to be a little stuck, like perched exactly on top of this rock.
Well, like sidle up to Nate. Like, did we mean to do that?
I mean, we landed. Isn't that good enough for you?
What do you want from me?
Oh,
You're kind of looking to see how you're gonna get from here, Crixel, and it looks like it might be like either like a pretty tough climb up like this kind of like rocky face that you've hit, or it's like a swim around to like the more nice dock.
Yeah. You know what they say? It's like any landing you survive is a good landing. So
exactly.
Yeah, of course.
Just like a plane, just a
everyone's as lucky.
As he kind of looks over, it's like, what now?
Most of us can swim or climb. Otter, you're a bad fish, you say? So we climb? Take the rock?
Look at my arms. The same problem exists in both worlds.
These weak little things. Yeah, I mean here it's like a pretty hard swim and climb, like the kind of place you've been found, right? Like it's right where like the safe harbor of the city is like a bit behind, so you kind of got all the breaking of waves against like the harbor natural forming walls. The climb is against like a like salt water.
How
like,
far is it from the
cliff.
ship to the climbing area / the top of it?
The climbing area, like I mean, like you basically almost like hit like the wall of like this cliff when you like kind of beach. So you're like basically right next to that, and then the climb itself is not that far up because like it's beginning to like go down, right? So you're not that on it. So it's maybe only like a 50-foot climb or something from like the ship's from the ship's side, and the swim would probably be longer. The swim would probably be like a few hundred feet.
Yeah. Well, we just have like Nate climb to the top because he's
okay. You're just like, well, you got us here, time to get us up, kind of thing.
Yeah, like get us up, and then like I have a rope that we can help pull people up who suck at climbing, like me.
Exactly, and it is like pitch black, of course, so it's like a little difficult.
How tall is? I have some rope, but it's like
50 feet. The top of like.
So the rope is 50 feet. So
perfect.
Mine would be good enough.
Okay,
so. I
you
guess
start climbing up like this, like rock face with like the rain howling at you and the what's it called, beating down. Yeah.
I have my climbing kit, so I use that.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
I'll take my Acream Fizz.
That's exactly. Give me.
What's this music? I'm gonna play a little bit of music because you stopped this. What's this one? Are you gonna go with him? Okay, those of you going, give me a flex record. You kind of climb up this. It's not the easiest, it's rock face with like water splashing at you. Oh baby.
We doing this public again?
Yes, this is public.
Any circumstance additions?
Yeah, like the rain and everything, and like the darkness is giving you still a +3. It's a pretty bad circumstances for climbing.
Okay.
Oh, but the fears and your master. Okay. Yeah. Pixel, you actually are getting on pretty well. Even like difficulty in the darkness. Are you the hero point? Oh no, Johnny, you're climbing it well. I thought you were waiting with the rope. Johnny's like, who wants to wait for a rope? It sounds like climbing with you.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny and Crixel, even with the darkness and like the wind howling at you, you've like, you know the birds that nest on like the side of cliffs. It's in your blood to be up here in the wind with your feathers. And you and Johnny are making good progress. Nature, on the other hand, I mean, it's not like a...
Yeah, I have a climbing kit, so this is a DC5 flat check whenever you critical.
Oh, really? I knew that for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy shit!
No, it's a bug.
Oh man. I mean, okay, there's not really much badness, but it's like, I mean, you started on the ship's level, right? So it's not like, you full heart. It's just embarrassing. Like you climb up maybe like 5-10 feet. It's not really enough to cause any damage or anything, and then you just you go to like hammer in the next python to be safe, and you just lose your footing on it and just fall back and land on the ship's deck prone. Everyone just kind of looks down at you. Like Johnny and Crix were climbing up without the kit. Just finding the handholds. Exactly. Oh my god. I mean, we actually should do the climbing distance, I guess, because it matters. So it's 50 feet when you do the normal success in the climb. You move 5 feet up, right? Basically. So you're okay, 1 to 10. Oh my god, I feel how climbing is. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, it's basically the only problem is if you do a crit fail. So I guess everyone just roll me another 10 d20s or whatever, and I'll just kind of do the math quickly in my head. It only matters on a 1, and I'll kind of say roughly how long it takes if you based on the numbers you roll.
10 d20s to say.
Yeah, such are 10 d20s exactly.
Ooh, I see a
Let's
couple
see
of
well.
sevens.
Crixil. Okay, I mean it's fine. On the 7 and 4s, you don't crit fail, so it's fine.
Maybe.
Wow, you have a crit success, Johnny. Wait, what's your plus? You have plus 12?
No.
Okay, on
Well,
crit
it's plus
fail,
9 with the 3, because it's 3 minus, you say.
Yeah, okay, yes, that's still fine. It's
So
still
it's
not
plus
enough
9.
to. It's still not enough to. DC, I would say right now is expert, so it's DC 20. So then
Okay.
so you'll only crit fail on that.
Oh.
So yeah, yours are enough that after maybe a minute of hard climbing up this mountain, Crixil and Nate, Crixil and Johnny, you both get to the top. Nate,
Hey,
one
at least you're
more
not
attempt.
Are at the front end.
Thank God, right? You roll 2 1s. Oh my God! I mean, give me the flat check, but maybe you put the third python and you just don't fall.
It's
Oh, okay. So after you start to climb again, there's one bit where you slip and the rope kind of catches you that you just put up. You're 2 feet off the ground and the rope catches you, and you're phew, that would be embarrassing. And then after that, it looks like you kind of really want to get it done fast. And you book it up the rest of the way, in the next few rounds. So after about a minute, the 3 of you are at the top, and Has he, it's kind of shrugging, he thinks he forgot he had good athletics and probably could have done it, but then just waits for the rope to be tossed down, and when the rope's down there, yeah, sorry, go on.
I was worried that there might be people up there.
At the top, of course, yeah. Okay, I guess I should also describe what you see before you throw down the rope. So you think, probably, what you see, it's pitch black, and you were doing this all in the darkness without any rope. Yes, exactly. So you kind of see where you are. I mean, yeah, I'm going to describe briefly what you see. I'm just saying you don't see much. You can see the outline of some sort of ruins near you. That you were built it kind of overlooking the ocean. Probably at one point was maybe a very nice sort of large manor or mansion. Had these beautiful ocean sights. But now it's the stone of it as you kind of get close and use it shelter from the storm is beaten down. Marks as the wind and the waves cast damage of time upon the stone. But it seems here at least to be unoccupied. And as you kind of peek around, it looks like this building probably has been almost destroyed over the years in the storms, and it is not really there's no there's holes in the ceiling, and you just kind of see that the foundations are still standing.
And it's like a single house, right?
Yes, but a big
rooms.
single house. Probably would have been an estate or something, at one point. Or would have had
pull out
maybe
the map to see if it's on there.
see
this?
Exactly. The map was not that much detail. It kind of showed the area right next to the dockyard and what you did, and then the area where the barracks was and the most of the camp was set up. And the rest of it were kind of marked as not inhabited or whatever. So you still do think that you've luckily come somewhere that seems to not have an active presence. Okay, and then yes, you kind of pull the other two up. I guess you always just just hoist them up by the rope, right? Azzy, I guess, gonna also climb, but I guess for Alto, at least you help him. Dropped a couple more minutes, you're all now huddled against the water at the back. Cooper is a little I guess I stayed out here. What's the plan with the boat, Nate?
Yeah, you stay here and
He kind of
make us something warm.
there'll be something ready.
Something
Please
I
be
wanted to
back
mention
soon.
that Altair does with the boat. I try to basically get the rope tied up above down to the ship, so it's almost like we could zip line down quickly.
And I get it tied to both sides. You can put on the do the pirate escape where you the Jack Sparrow shit where okay,
exactly.
okay.
I gotta think ahead about that.
2 ropes for that, right? Or no?
I have a 50-foot rope, and I think you did as well, right?
Yeah, so you can technically tie it here, make
Yeah.
this longer kind of taut string. Very nice, very nice.
I guess for Cooper we shout on like, if we do not return, climb the rope.
He's just like,
There's,
for the love of God, return!
away.
For the love of God, return!
We'll do our best.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
he just shakes his
they're
head and
not
goes
back
behind.
in
But
3
if it goes
days,
as well as
sail
the,
away.
I look at where the ship is like the parking job on the ship. Don't expect much.
I don't know. He's like, oh, fuck it. He looks like he had no idea what to do. He just kind of like goes below deck and starts praying. Okay, those of you now above in the in like the top like kind of the city line. Yes, so it's dark.
Did I
Obviously,
catch
you
it was
can't see
pretty
far.
bad battle, right? Or no?
Yeah, exactly. Like the storm is like really hitting now. You got like the water like hitting in your eye. Very like it is again quite good cover. Like when you're trying to look around, like you see building stuff, but like you can maybe make out the shape of each other, but you're like right next to each other. But you see, even from a distance, like 15 to 20 feet, you probably would start to like really find it's tough to make each other out. Clearly,
As many sounds will hopefully.
I need some music. Do I not have weather sounds? That'd be cool. You get weather sounds. I'm just gonna put you on the landing page, and I can put rain on the landing page, so we're all feeling the rain,
I mean, before I remember there was some noise in the background.
When I do the thunderstorm, it does that. Yes.
Because I don't think I have music playing at all.
You don't have any music right now. You should have some music.
I have Dead Man's Tale playing.
That's what it says it's
Pretty good.
playing, but I don't hear anything.
What?
I had to turn it up a shit ton.
Weird. Oh, now we have the rain and the lightning, though. Yes.
Huge.
Okay.
I think once we're all up, we'll say to Altair like,
Give us a
Nate is not
shout.
having the best evening. Maybe. Okay, you take the lead. We'll follow you in the shadows.
Okay.
Yeah, because like we better use that follow the expert.
Shut the
okay.
fuck.
So it's like it was really cool having a hero point. Everyone having a hero point. You're being very heroic in this escapade. Okay, yeah. So you start trying to sneak through the like the rubble of the city and like the underskirts. Yes. Okay. Yes, you give me the stuff, and then we have to look up how follow expert works here. And you're just kind of following this map where they made. I mean, it's kind of now to show like to keep going towards like the harbor area you were trying to get to.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah.
Well, I think the outline of the map, right, is that there's a somewhat obvious section that's off on its own.
Yeah,
that we're
yeah.
heading towards.
That's pretty obvious. Yeah. No, I mean not completely off on its own, but separate from the rest of the
Yeah.
the main barracks. But I mean, it's like there's other buildings around, just not like inhabited by those. But yeah, it's not like okay, so you avoid notice, and then you can do it if you're untrained. You can also add your level. And are you an expert or a master in stealth?
I am a master in stealth.
So everyone gets a +3 circumstance bonus as well to the check. Of course, everyone is going quite slowly. I'm going to say like even though it's not difficult terrain, you're kind of moving like very slow because of the rain.
So normally I would have a +14. I'm not sure I'm bad at maths. Like, would it be better for me to?
Yeah.
8 +3 is actually. Wait, what's your dex generally bonus?
My dex bonus is +4.
So it'd be 8 +4, which would be 12 +3, so 15.
15, so it would be better.
Also,
yeah,
one
okay.
better if you do follow.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Cool. And Johnny and Nate as well. Give me a. If you're choosing to like try to sneak behind out there, like follow his path, enjoying through the town, then give me a stealth check.
So it's like, yeah, but you add stuff, right? Because we're following the experting.
Exactly. Yeah. Sorry. So you would get your, even if you're untrained, you still get your level, and then you get a bunch from. Oh my God, Nate silent as the grave.
Yeah, and I didn't
He
have
died.
anything yet.
He dies. Yeah, you're like, is Nate gone? You're kind of worried for a second, and you see Nate like standing like right next to you, and you're like, oh fuck. You're like, that. What's the gift where like they see you and they like fucking jump? I can't remember that one. That's Nate right now.
Silent in his.
So Johnny, you should get a extra plus. So not okay. You're pretty good. Okay, so yes, you're going through it, and yeah, you're being very quiet, stealthing your way through there. And the way it works, then we'll obviously like use initiative or like use this whatever the self check if they're like an initiative or whatever. And as you're making it through, it begins. You go for like 5-10 minutes. You're making good progress, and you go down there, and you see like a torch, or maybe not a torch, like a lantern, just like being held by something, it's like shining this light through the vein or whatever, the wind, and it's And as you go there, as you kind of walk down, it seems like it's just a lone individual, like maybe like kind of hurrying like back and forth from a place. But you kind of notice as you kind of go around from a bit of rubble and you see them. But technically, we still need to roll initiative because like that would be like initiative stealth, right? And that's like where we see these things will come in. So I'm just gonna I didn't have a map for this, of course. So I'm just gonna like go to like a random map here. And,
Do not own a token with vision.
Yeah. 2 seconds. There you go. Pop you all out. I'm just gonna draw some stuff. So how do I draw lines? Draw freehand. So there's like a.
I like how these look like meeples from.
Yeah, that's where you were.
Yeah.
So there's like all these destroyed buildings around, rubble, blah blah. This is the rubble, blah blah blah. You were coming down from like the south, you're kind of heading to the north, and you kind of just went around. How would I make this look like you just went past something? And I would need to have it be like, wait, what? So you were walking.
Well, I don't know why you're doing from the south to the north when it was clearly we were from the north going south. That's just me.
Wait, why is that clearly you going north to south?
Because we weren't going up around the horn and then coming down.
Yeah, but then like if you look at that, then it like kind of goes even up a little bit more after that. Like the horn is like it's kind of like it's a little bit further than like I was describing it.
Okay.
So it's like it's a little way, directions. I guess I like you think you're going up. You're going up in the world. So then, how would this work? You're seeing something going from. Okay, I'm doing okay. There was rubble there. There was also rubble over here. You kind of go in between of them. So you're like kind of heading up here, and then when you get here, you see just a lone individual. Wait, find the tokens for them. It's just one of the classic tokens I want. Where are they? Here we go. This looks like a normal sort of lizard folk that you've seen many of, even like for an sort of reef. Was like kind of here, like was walking. They were also walking like south to north, and they have like this lantern in their hand that kind of gives off this light. And then you're kind of like going around this corner, so and you kind of turn and you see this individual, and then we initiative we must do. And the main reason why I'm doing it is because fucking Crixel rolled in that one, so everyone fucking hears Crixel. So the guy turns the lantern to look in your direction, when like kind of raises it, like kind of like.
If we're going south to the north, shouldn't we be in order? And did we have time to get healed up last night?
Yes, you would have had time. Everyone just have to fill and give yourself a long night rest or whatever. Yeah, you can get yourself a little bit of water. I guess out here you were like the front, right? Because of the.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, it kind of makes sense to say like you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now? Right,
I can tell you your.
Yeah,
rolls,
initiative with stealth.
Oh, okay.
So, but no, I mean, I use your check from this avoid notice as a stealth roll. That's kind of how it works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I can just say that.
I can't change it manually.
You would
Yeah, I think we have to
roll.
roll
Okay, so
the
yes, you roll when I
changes.
updated. So, Crixel, you rolled in that one, so you get a 16. Just say that again. Crixel rolls in that one, so it's 16. Out here, you had a 30. Also, I shouldn't have begun the account. Whatever.
Maybe the reason Crixel actually.
Oh my god, Nate. You rolled in that 20 for yourself, check it well. I'm just like, go on. Go on.
So you did 3 nat 1s in a row, and now he's done 2 nat 20s in a row.
Sorry, Jack, you say it, sorry?
Oh, sorry, maybe the reason he gets noticed because Crixel's actually pretty nervous in storms, like part of his Tango heritage.
Part of his
it's
Tango heritage?
Something about like the
the
winds
luck.
and the rain. It's a bad sign for like luck. So maybe he's like
Johnny, can you roll into initiative?
Arthur, did my roll count the +1 from the roll? The
Sorry, what?
stealthy roll thing of the day?
No, you're right, it didn't, so I will give you that. Oh no!
31.
I mean, what should you have? It's your check.
So my natural roll is on initiative stealth is +18.
Okay, so it should be one more, yes. It doesn't really matter, but yeah.
Cool. Not that it'll make a difference.
And then...
but where I've tied with enemies like fucking every combat the last 6 times.
Oh man, they roll so bad.
ooh.
Oh, good.
Okay, so, but unfortunately it is next to their DC, and it's like, you could fail yourself. So regardless, you are all kind of first to act, as like you're in the darkness and hiding, and nature, you were the first kind of to see, despite, what's it called, out here being even leading the charge. You kind of see this, like, just looks like a normal kind of lizard, kind of turn, their lantern, like, look in your direction. And, like, even though, it's still dark, like, like, for instance, like, there isn't, like, that much cover between you, so you think, Crixel, has been spotted.
I'll use my sudden charge to
Yeah.
move. What was it? How did I? Yeah, control. To move to here.
And then yeah, as you like, so it fights, of course, like they do like immediately so make some noise, and like obviously, but it's like even for you who are close to like hearing this over the wind is already like a bit difficult. You can hear it, but it's not that loud. But you hear like a cry out of like intruders, intruders, Rook, But again, you like think if you were close you would hear it, but the wind is loud and probably taking it quite quickly.
Yeah, I'll sudden charge and try to remove this guy. Oh,
That's a hit.
Fight the roll.
Yeah, I might have, it's nice just a normal lizard guy. Poor innocent, like, person.
Dies.
He dies.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I like every sort of showing how strong you are, yeah. So, this like, one of the list for, you might have encountered during your time in, like, Old Sword Reef, right? As you were, like, defending yourself from town. And, as you see this, it brings you back, Nate, even though you weren't always a member of the militia back then in your older age. And, yeah, as you, like, he spots you before you can get out more than, like, at the beginning of a cry. You just, like, run forward and impale him on your pike. And he just, like, immediately, like, starts gurgling and goes limp.
Yeah.
And you can now, act on initiative again. It's a vein. It's like continuing to pour down.
Come on closer. Do we need to hide the body or we
Not good start
Well,
to
are
initiate.
we rushing?
Could have been better. Bro, we definitely need to hide the body, bro.
We're not here to kill
Find it,
lizard folk, they
big
say.
alarm, bro. Hide the body in a bush.
It's like a self-video game. You get like a dumps everywhere. There's like this haunted dump. Like where do you get that?
It's dumb.
Yeah, go just get your mind out the dump into the color.
The rubble here is. How close are we to the cliffs?
Now you've kind of like maybe like 100 feet or something. It's not right next to you, but of course you're still like within this.
We drag the body back and chuck it on the ship to scare it.
His neck hears like a slamming noise from like the deck, gonna freak the shit out of him. But there's also like lots of rubble. Of course it would be found eventually, but you think like if you hit it, it would at least be out of a path. You see here, you kind of come across some sort of more like kind of beaten track where like there's kind of a clearing of rubble, like both going south and north from like this area that you didn't spot in the dark before, but now you kind of see them now they're like on it themselves. So you think as long as the body was on the path, it would probably be somewhat hidden at least temporarily.
So we need to.
Yeah, I'll vote for like a quick hide instead of like a thorough hide.
Okay.
That's right. Look, there's a crevice for a body right here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
look at this nice hole in the rubble when you slot the body right in. It's like gentle shuffle. Also, they died in like the falling rubble. They were clearly messing around over here.
It's like playing Hitman, right?
Like what? Sorry.
Hitman.
There
exactly.
you go.
Just
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
gone.
Just like it. You find a nice another bit of rock and like place it in front. Or like there we go. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay.
Yes.
Then you continue on. Do you like keep going down this path, or do you kind of go back again to like be more like the rubble and the kind of destruction? Well, now you do see that it's kind of leads south to north, so it's kind of going the direction you were like planning to go. So you think it is a good chance it maybe heads towards this the place that's been marked out to you, but of course you don't know.
I would stay off the road because that's where we're more likely to meet resistance.
Also true, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, definitely.
people be out in this weather, standing on the
Yeah.
road.
To some degree. Not a ton, but there will be some.
Probably not. That be like guardhouse or something.
So actually what I'll do then is, let's think, if I activate, is it 10 minutes or is it an hour? I can't remember now.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
that?
it's almost
The egg
10
fist? That's 10 minutes if you're thinking about the egg fist.
Yeah. So we've been going for how long now? You said it was like roughly 15-minute walk, we said, roughly?
Yeah,
You were
since
estimating
since like when you first climbed up there, yeah.
to-
Oh no, sorry, from where you were now. No. Like now you'd be maybe going like maybe 5-7 minutes, something like that. It's not that long. So you think maybe like halfway there to like the marking on the map, depending on like the
Okay.
route you take, of
Yeah,
course.
so then what I'll do is I will put on the goggles. Where are they? Obsidian goggles.
I'm gonna just change the time
Oh.
to say it's actually like very late. I haven't done the hours yet, so it's like now already about like 1 a.m. It's like the dead of night.
I'll
just drag this to my.
I'll use my Sparta Venom, my next
There we go.
bullets.
Yep. So
Okay,
I'll turn
use-
it on. I get
Have you
plus
already
one.
like coded all the bullets and just have them, I guess, like already kind of labeled, just for like.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
that's
so
true.
you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that, right?
yeah, that's just
It is 1 hour, by the way, so that's actually more important. It is one.
Wait, sorry, which one out? The
Obsidian goggles.
oh, that's it. Okay, so you turned that on. Okay, very cool, very cool.
Yep. So I activate.
Oh yeah, I guess
Now
technically it
have-
would have been like it would have been. Oh no, that was the lantern the guy had, which is why it wasn't dark when you attacked him.
Yeah.
Of course.
Mhm.
So now I like while I'm leading, I have full dark vision. So
Perfect,
I
yeah,
will
that
be
really
staying
helps.
semi close to the path, but far enough off that, like if you don't have dark vision, you can't see.
Sure. It would have to be like noise or whatever, and even then it's hard to hear over the storm.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the cover the storm of the night is proving fairly useful. As yeah, you continue then going away. So yes, you're kind of like nearest the path, but kind of making your way trying through the rubble. And here is like there's less good hiding spaces there were when you first started, just because it is more cleared out and more like seems to be changed to have a purpose. But there's still enough that you're out here is finding a good lead. And then of course we will just you're still avoiding notice, still following the expert and so on.
That whole the party thing is actually kind of cool if you double click on it. Has anyone done that?
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's real cool.
All the explanation tells me all like the speeds and the DCs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really nice. There's also like an item thing where you can put like shared items. It's
Oh, yeah, and
Really cool.
it tells you how many hero points they have, and
yes, it's really nice.
that's super
actually.
cool.
Really
Nice.
yes. Okay, yeah, so you keep heading down there, and after about maybe another 5 minutes or something, you out there see most clearly. We don't have to do it well, but there's a torchlight. You see now. You think you're getting quite near on the map where it's marked out, where you have a couple more of these kind of destroyed, even like a dockyard where there's like a harbor and maybe a pier that once was like quite maybe a grand one at one point in time, and kind of near it there is this quite it's a fairly small building. It's hard to say the scale exactly on the map, but what you believe. Based on next to it is also like a large proper tent. Just like even in this storm is standing quite well due to the strength of the like the more permanent position. The building which you kind of been called out to the phone room is maybe something like 50 foot in one direction and a bit longer in the other, something like that, and has the opening that is from your direction, and then the back is like to the water kind of thing. So you kind of walk into it from this way, and then maybe another very close, maybe 60 feet or something from that is where you have this tent set up, which is maybe more like a 30-foot kind of radius, like circular thing with I say tent, it's like a fucking permanent tent, right? It's one of those ones which would keep standing for a good long time. And then you see what you caught your eye was outside this tent are two figures with your dark vision. You can still, you can see they're like kind of concealed because of rain, but you can still see they seem to be like lizards, not scum. And they've kind of got a like in the ground next to them on both sides of the entrance is a sconce, but like an outdoor one, right? Like just like a kind of stick in the ground that has like these big hooded lanterns that are kind of lit for like a. Providing not that much light due to the storm kind of blanket. But you see, these two figures kind of like guarding the entrance to this tent. And kind of, already standing there quite stoically despite the storm. They seem to, still be on
How
guard.
far apart are they in the sconces total?
So the entrance is like a 10 feet wide, like a big flap thing, and then like right on the either side. So they're just like that 10 feet kind of gap.
And the
between them.
sconces are about 5.
They're on the other side of them, so they're kind of.
So we're talking 20 feet from one sconce to the other, roughly.
Yes, I can actually.
Okay.
I mean, I don't actually have this, so I can just quickly draw it.
I just wondered general length because I'm gonna turn back to Johnny and be like, hey, Johnny, how many of those pillars of water can you create, and how big are they?
I can
now
make
we all want
one.
the water, huh?
Can make one per day, 60 feet high.
How wide of an area?
15 feet wide. Radius of 15 feet and
Radius of-
height of 60 feet.
Radius 15 feet, so 30 feet diameter. Okay.
Yes.
So an option we have if we want to make that dark again and potentially surprise both of those, the guards at the entrance, is you just drop a pillar of water on them.
That's an idea,
maybe.
bro. That's an idea. Could do that.
Meanwhile, the rest of us all start to go to cut open the tent and enter in. But how big is the tent?
So I've kind of drawn here. So it's about a 30-foot radius. You can see there. It's not like grandiose. It's just
Sure.
like a pretty decently
Okay.
sized. And I'll just like drag on so you can see there's like one person like here basically and like one person here, and there's like the two kind of light sources next to it on like either side, like
Either
this
side.
and like
Cool.
this.
That makes sense.
Exactly. And then you're like at this point, maybe like on this map, you would be like about something like down here, right? This is about the kind of rough distance you are away and like a little bit offset.
Okay.
They want to do this? They could do that.
Mhm.
Might confuse them, but they are used to water.
True.
Quite
I was
quickly
just
get
thinking
out.
it would prevent them from screaming, right, or raising the alarm.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they'll still just walk out, you know.
True,
Yeah.
but in the meantime, the losses. I don't know. I'm just throwing out.
You are very confident because you can see.
And
Without
so
light,
next
we
to it,
cannot.
yeah, exactly. Without light is also this is like you're a little scared of like just like this unknown that you're being described in the distance.
Yeah, I mean you could kind of see the
Oh, no.
sconces, right? So therefore, shining
Yeah,
light.
you can see the people, it's true, but like of course like sneaking up on the back, whatever. I'm just gonna draw on a square. I actually have like a different kind of map for it, but you can see here it's like kind of roughly the building, which is like been described in the phone room, is like off to the side in this direction.
Over there. Is that
Yeah.
roughly relative distance correct?
Yeah, roughly relative. Like I said, it was about 60 feet, right? I kind of
Okay.
there we go. It's just about
I mean,
right.
and on like this direction, right over here, like
Mhm.
this way, are these two more buildings?
Yeah, not like buildings, but like the foundations of maybe a wall is one standing. Like the
Sure.
here is like this building is like in surprising good condition. Not sure maybe they repaired it somewhat or something over the time. It's hard to tell obviously in the dark or like not the dark, but in the storm. Here is like maybe you see what used to stand like and you maybe like a smaller kind of building that maybe was once there but kind of is just like rubble now. And then kind of behind these things you're already quite close to the water. Maybe after like another 50 feet you have more like the harbor front where you have like kind of the old remnants of, like a pier and a harbor kind of going back, just kind of backing onto the water.
So the other option, we could try to sneak from behind, but those guards will hear no matter what we do in the tent. So do we potentially try to take them out sooner?
So no way around.
We could try to go around, right? But the tent is small enough that anything we do inside would be clearly heard by the guards. And it's not that that's not worth it. Right?
Yeah.
That may be the best option
Yeah.
still. Sneaking behind, jumping in, trying to get rid of Scaly, and go from there.
Unless we can get rid of the guards silently. Before, I mean, would the leader come out if we attack the guards?
Probably, but he'd be more prepared.
True.
In this weather, I don't know about my ability to get there without being seen. Maybe frontal approach better.
Or we can both, right?
Yes. If you
Yes.
go,
Those who want to go through the front, we have maybe Hazi and I sneak around the back.
yeah, Hazi's not on the map.
Oh, I'm not in party. I extra crew.
Yeah, I got the bird as part of the party, but not Hazi.
Hey now, that's a water wisp.
What a wisp,
Hey, you talking
okay?
about me?
Bird. Yeah, only Quixel, how dare you? Good one, Derek, good one.
Oh,
Just
Jesus,
because
go crazy.
it looks
Yeah,
like
bird's
a
going
little
crazy,
bro
holy
or
shit.
something.
Sorry, was there?
Hazi,
Sorry,
no.
this one's it. But yes, you say
So, yeah,
Hazi.
there's that Hazi and I could sneak behind to try to get into the tent through the back. Meanwhile, the rest assault the two guards at the front and try to put out the fires.
Agree.
Plus, I'll be honest, the three of you are the best amongst at least our correct party in the water. If we were to do that pillar water trick,
I think looks a little insulted. Be good at water.
I'm not trying to discount you. I meant amongst the four of us. Sorry, apologies.
Good,
I
yeah, he
swear,
was
well
happy
done.
about this. It's whim speed, ref control. This guy's good.
No, he's very good at this.
So we don't have all day, so we just go say hi to the guards.
Wait for Altair and Hazi to get close around.
Yeah.
Then we go.
We could probably do a
Yeah.
quick count. We'll have to do like a count, right? A rough time because you're not going to be able to see us. and I can't signal you without signaling them. So
This how dim the light only goes like 10 feet or like dim
Yeah, the
lights
light is
for-
like it's like really like even though you have probably these lanterns are like meant for much more. Like right now, it's like well, it's like 20 dim, like 10 bright. Like I'm going up to their little.
So up until like pretty close, we can stealth using darkness, right? Or like try.
Yeah, I mean they can obviously still hear you, but yes, I mean
Yeah.
it's also hard for the sound. But yes, you think it's indeed
Yeah.
possible to try to get very close without doing it. It's like the light is like very low.
Okay. Yes. Let's go. Count off. How far is it? 100 feet? 30 feet?
yeah, so we're probably talking like 2 minutes.
Oh.
I think.
If
Do
you-
you think that's probably enough?
Yeah, for sure enough. I mean, yeah, probably more than enough. But if you want to be super safe, if you're like going to go a
Yeah,
long
well, I
way
just
around,
figured
right?
like
You might go
I mean,
like
if it
a
was
big
just
loop or
me,
whatever.
because I can sneak at full speed, right? But
No,
I
that's
don't know
true.
if
Yeah,
Hazi
yeah.
does
Hazi
that.
doesn't do that. He's like a little slow, but he's like
So
pretty
we're
fast.
at
Right? He's like
Hazi- he's still
45
very
base
fast,
speed. Yeah,
exactly.
so he's
Yeah.
like fast. But yeah, like, I mean, you also might want to do like a big loop, right, to be like really safe,
Yep,
for instance,
exactly.
or whatever.
So 2 minutes, I think, is the right amount of time, and then we go.
We
Whatever,
don't
whatever
see
you
the
want.
lizard man from here. I mean, the rest of us.
Oh, you do, but they have like the lanterns next to them, like these kind of lanterns
Yeah.
that are on sconces. So you
Right
do
now
see the
you do,
lizards.
yeah.
Yeah, you do. Right now
Oh,
you do.
okay.
Yeah. So you know your targets.
Yeah, so we would know if they hear something and start.
Yes, you would. Yeah, you would see the
Okay.
move for sure. Yeah. You probably wouldn't hear if there was like any shouting because of the wind would be like whipping away the words. But,
Yeah,
like,
of course,
let's
but
see.
we'd know that we need to try.
You probably know. You probably know.
What
Yeah.
was going on? Okay.
Once we
Alrighty.
fight, once we've made our assault, do I give light for us?
Inside the tent, I think we could do that just fine.
If we get there. But otherwise, if he comes out,
When we get there. Alright, that's cool.
Yeah. Hopefully, Hazi and I can keep him busy inside the tent until you.
But Hazi's
tell
like,
me
I
what
need
cards."
light intent to fight though.
Oh right, same. But luckily, I have these, so
I not have those.
yeah. Here.
He
I
kinda
hand him
sings-
a torch so he can light. When we
I
get
like
close.
that when we're at back of tent. Torch
Yep.
should not be seen by them.
Correct.
Okay, cool. So did you try it? Okay, so the way it will work is technically we will like initiative with you like pretty close, because I'm saying like when you're really like when you're like kind of going a long way round, then like it's like you manage to get pretty close already. So like I kind of maybe will move this us. Can I make everyone go a bit far south? Can I move everything? It's kind of awkward because there's also torches and shit. Whatever, you get this close, and then we all initiative. So yeah, you kind of got it around the back, but then of course, like as you get it here, there's a chance, you'll be heard or whatever. But now we'll
That's
just roll
like a
initiative for
minute and a
everybody.
half.
Yes, sorry, yes.
once we're getting nearing, like I'll try to start sneaking like close.
You try to sneak a little bit. Okay, so okay, and so I guess you were also
I don't know when.
But
when
then are you
it's possible
stomping?
them,
yeah.
like noticing me, so
Yeah, I mean, I'll make you roll with stealth basically if you're trying to get close, of course, and like I guess move yourself. You can move yourself down there. That's feasible, I think. Like you're still like 50 feet away, and then like you still will roll into with stealth, of course, but like so they might still have noticed you when you're at this distance technically, but you walk to there at least before they roll to see if they can see you. It's like always a little with this thing. Okay, yeah, everyone, yourself, combatant. And yeah, when they get here, has he also like light his torch in the back, I'm gonna make his torch have slightly less vision though, I think. If I can I do that? Just to show that there's a little less
Oh my
ability.
fucking kidding me right now. I have rolled so shit on initiative.
Oh
for
man, okay,
so
that's
long.
against
since the start of the
Okay.
campaign, maybe sometimes.
I'm trying to remember. Can I re-roll initiative?
you can
roll?
reroll initiative. Yeah, you can reroll it.
Fuck this shit.
Like an initiative roll.
All right.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it's pretty important, right? Because you would get found out or whatever.
Yeah.
Rolling with stealth or can we roll perception?
If you're staying back there, you can roll perception. You haven't tried to sneak any closer like Quicksilver has.
Goody.
You're just kind of
Oh.
back, waiting for any signs.
That would have been an
I
8.
roll with stealth. Oh, no.
You rolled yourself? Okay, no, I can
What?
change it. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
How much better should it be?
No idea. Let's find out.
Oh, they're pretty perceptive.
Well, with plan and
So technically, if they go first in shift, they kind of get something wrong, but they don't actually know if you beat their perception. Or
and
if you-
perception is 16. So
Oh, and I
it's
got all
like
Hazzy
plus-
stuff. I mean, Hazzy isn't the best stuff. He's okay at it. Oh, that's a nat one. Okay, okay. So yeah, so basically, what you all see happen. So Nate, yours should be how much higher?
plus 6.
6. Oh, that's important. Okay, so you would say instead. So
Right.
before you can get any closer to Quixel, you will city one. So you think you don't think either of the other two have spotted you as you kind of still on the edge of the light, but you do see one of them kind of do with a bit of a start, kind of turn around, and you see Hazzy out here back here. You saw Hazzy. I don't know how do you make a sound that it's this loud, and he kind of tripped on one of the.
No, I think it's when he's trying to light the torch. He's doing it
Like waiting and shit. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, fuck. He just says fuck really loudly in a book, and it's like, oh, sorry, like, my bad. And yeah, you hear one of the guards at the front seems to have noticed something at least. And he kind of pulls out you kind of see Quixel in the light. I mean, of the few of you do it well, but it's a bit easier with Quixel. They pull out, this kind of long knife that they had it, looks a little on edge, and then kind of starts walking around to the back. What's their movement? He's investigating to see if it is wind. So he's just walking around the back of the thing. I guess he would have. He goes this way because the other guard is kind of standing on the other side, so it makes more sense. So he kind of and then starts moving. And then he fucking sees you two standing there, and he got his knife in hand, and he's like, oh. And then runs forward 10 feet. But that's his whole
does
turn.
he? Because dark.
But Hazzy's got the torch because he was with the torch.
Well, I didn't think he.
No, I think I mean I made it active so there was the light.
Oh, okay,
man, that's a question. Yeah. I think Hazzy got it, but it still took just he made the noise while he was lighting kind of thing. But then it finally lit. Yeah.
Sure,
So yeah, then he gets it. He's like, whoa! But he has a knife in hand, and he's like, what the fuck? As he got the knife.
Yeah.
But that's his full turn. As he's standing there, out there.
Would he be considered flat-footed? Probably no.
No. It's people who have but how does your feature work? You have some special thing, right? That's all.
Well, yeah, it's normally if I've rolled with stealth, if I rolled higher than them, they're automatically flat-footed to me, or I guess that.
No, this one is he's not flat.
Yeah, this one would not meet that definition. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, instead, I will. There we go. Scouts charge.
Scout charge.
And there is of course movement up here if you want to kind of go off the map. Maybe I'll try to move this all down a little. It's just a little awkward. So if I move everyone down just 10 feet or whatever, and I move this also down 10 feet. Yeah, and then I move also.
Basically, it's a stride, feint, strike for 2 actions.
There we go. Now you have a bit more movement if you want to go. Yes, cool. Man, I guess I can also make this map dark. What the fuck am I playing at? I just seen darkness. Pitch fucking black, baby.
Oh no.
Oh,
he's done
Hey.
I like this.
He's done it.
I've done it, baby. And then
Can't
so
see
let me put the lightning on, baby.
Oh my god.
The weather, we have vein,
Oh
vein,
my
attack.
God.
All those things that say vein. Take the scale up on all of them. Is a fucking storm, baby.
Yeah. Alrighty, and
same
then I will
changes.
do my
The lightning.
stealth instead of deception.
There we
right,
go.
for the feint.
Sure, yes, you run in the dark. Coming out of the shadows.
Roll gives me a +1. Add that, and now roll it.
Okay.
34.
Yes, it's against his perception DC, right? That is a success.
Nice. So now he is flat-footed.
He's flat-footed. Yep. I can make him get the off-guard trade.
That will matter because it'll.
Just the next turn, right? Yeah. The next attack, whatever. Yeah. And the attack, you also get this, right? It's part of the attack. It's part of scout charge. Nice.
Exactly. That's why it's the same thing as stepping and attacking. Only I get the chance of making him off guard. Okay, so here's the roll. 31.
Nice, that's a solid hit.
Okay. And I think I just roll. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
For 18. And then I'll do a second attack.
Nice, nice. But he's not off guard to this one, right? Holy shit.
Okay.
But he's
Don't
not. Is he off
fucking
guard or
matter.
no? Right. Sorry.
I think he still is.
Ooh, I think
'Cause-
Feint is
well,
only the
oh,
next
wait.
attack, right? Yeah, the next melee attack, I'm afraid. So it's like the
Okay.
first one, but still not this one. But that is still a crit, so very nice. Yeah, you.
Yeah,
even though he's
it
off
sucks
guard,
because that
you
means they
still-
don't get the
Yeah.
double sneak attack
Yeah,
damage.
that's a
Huh?
shame. You still get the deadly from the rapier.
Yep.
Let's see it.
Show me the damage.
Oh,
my God.
not the best.
25.
Rolls, I'm afraid. But still
Yeah,
very
some
nice. Still very
rolls-
nice.
Some very low rolls there.
Okay, but yeah, he's takes a couple of bad slashes, like runs in a lot of pain. Quicksilver.
Okay. So
Jeez, who wanted him like run around the
Take
back
out
with
my
like a knife
weapons.
out?
near the sounds of
Second,
battle now,
here-
right? Like behind the tents.
Dumb question.
No,
I'm
you
just
not
gonna
really.
throw
I
it
mean,
out.
it's only like a rapier thing, and it's like in the storm, like you could barely even hear like the person shouting from like 20 feet away. Like the
Yeah.
wind is like heavy, there's lightning and stuff. Like
I
a
was gonna
gunshot would be heard, but like a rapier, no.
A dumb
A
question.
gunshot, you could time it with the lightning.
Yeah. Good luck. No, if you would allow this.
Total lightning.
So yeah, so
Technically right, so he doesn't have dark vision. If I get out of the light, because I have 45 movement, technically, right? that I could do
this would
in-
still be
in that.
low light, so it would like he would if you're like what's it called, low light is how what the rules are that. So technically, if you want to be completely out, you can't do that. Like you can kind of see right, it's like the low light is 20 feet here, so it goes up to this. Then
Okay.
let me check. So you
I'd
still
have
wouldn't
to
be flat
I'd have
footed.
to be there.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. You'd have to be like
Gotcha.
completely out. I think in low light, then it's like what is when you're in low light? How does it work? I think it makes you concealed. How does it work? Light. Let me check the rules. So. I feel like I don't actually notice shit. Light. Playing the game. Perception. Bright light, dim light. Creatures and objects in concealed condition. Yes, exactly. So you would be concealed from it. So you would have to do a flat check to target. If you so you could have moved over there to have like that flat check to target them.
Yeah, because I have 45 movement that I could have done as part of that,
Yeah.
and avoided in case he has like an attack opportunity. I would have gone.
Okay,
around,
so you could have gone
right?
like really like
Easily,
kind of
yeah.
like,
Like up,
north
of,
and
like,
then up and then down. Whatever.
Here, yeah. Which oops. Oh, goddamn. How do I do the stupid? There we go.
Control click.
Like,
Whatever. But you would have done it. But you mean you would have started this space right then, not that kind of thing. So you would
Yeah,
have been,
basically.
yeah,
And
sure,
then
sure.
you can-
Okay, yeah. So you purposely like can make sure to keep out of his reach, and then run around the back. Cool. So you are concealed to him, you think? So that might be a little problematic for him to deal with. Quicksilver, sorry, yes.
Okay, so I use my free stride, which means I'm no longer stealthing, and they know some.
Remember though,
things
when you're
here,
moving
right?
in this, it is different terrain, but you can't like see the ground and stuff. It's a little awkward.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to be further away.
So move like 10 feet, I guess, like
Yes.
this or whatever. Yeah, it's so, like you kind of have to pick your step, make sure you don't trip over the ground as you're like running or you're trying to run up.
Oh, difficult terrain. Oh my god.
Yeah, when you can't see the ground, it's difficult terrain.
So we do one more action. And from here on, it's normal, right?
Yes, from there on it's normal. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't use my gun for now, I think.
Yeah, I'm basically saying gunshots probably if there was something inside the tent, for instance, it probably would be able to hit that. But like this kind of
Yeah.
battle for now, at least, probably you don't think would be heard.
So that's my first actual action. And then from there on, I can. That's 25 feet. Yeah, okay, I'll go here. Is the opening of the tent is like right here? Actually,
Yes, it's right here. It's like a 10-foot kind of like using the flaps like in here, but you could probably like make it a 10-foot opening if you like kind of lifted both sides.
I'll go here.
Sure.
And then I will. I think I'll just do a little strike action.
Oh my god, and run in. That's like you're a fighter.
Yeah. What happened to my actions?
what
All my
they
actions are
basically are.
gone.
Oh, your actions are gone. Uh-oh.
Oh,
So
means you
good.
can't do anything.
Because I'm
I
not
see.
in exploration, so I'm like.
Oh,
encounters.
okay. This isn't good.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit?
Okay, cool.
Oh,
17.
nice. Yeah, you nice little stab with the sword.
Immediately.
Only barely injured. These are some pretty elite looking lizards.
My short doesn't have any traits. Okay. I'll go for a second sword.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Oh baby, that's another hit. Who needs a gun? Who needs a gun?
Not this gunslinger.
Not this gunslinger.
It's a barely injured, huh?
You're barely injured. Huh? Yep.
Yeah, so it's
Neat.
with all this being difficult terrain and my speed of 20.
Yeah, it's awkward as fuck. Yes.
So
Until you
You
get
can
to
move-
like what 10 feet outside the circle of light.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so
yeah,
with these rides I can move 30 feet.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So
God.
good luck, Rexel.
The option is you can get out a torch, you light a
got this,
torch,
guy,
you know.
don't you worry.
And there's also an option where, like, I don't know, maybe Johnny has light or some shit he can cast. Johnny could, like, cast light or whatever. And then,
Oh,
easy
should
runs.
I maybe
I could.
move in a different way? I mean, okay, I moved on then.
Yeah,
So-
if you
Yeah,
want, I don't know if it's too metagaming, but if you want, you could have asked for light and like delay until Johnny's turn if he's okay with it.
You're cutting out a bit, Jacko, but
Yeah.
I mean, I could have.
Was the message received?
no, not
No.
really.
I
Okay,
mean,
so
I
it's
could
not
have.
metagaming, but you could skip your turn or like delay, right, and then wait for Johnny to give you light if he's okay with it.
Man, you
Yeah,
keep cutting
yeah.
out Jacko. Why when you say you could? I mean, I know what Jacko's saying. He's saying you could delay so that you know, Johnny is
Well,
able
I-
to catch light and then you run in, kind of thing. It would be an option.
Mm.
Yeah, or I could. I mean, how many actions would be me getting a torch?
I guess one action to draw, one action to light.
2 actions, unless
Yeah.
it's on your belt, because
Yeah,
to go into
exactly.
your backpack is 2 actions.
No, but I think
No, it's my equipment, so.
but I think it's not still two to like one to draw and one to light. Surely it takes longer to light.
Mm.
Yeah,
before
but
you light.
I'll need to change grip on my.
That's from the
Yeah, change it.
depends on where it is, right?
Yeah, right. If he has it on his belt, then it's just like, you know.
Yeah, then it's 1. And 1 action to draw it, 1 action.
Oh no, Flint and Steel. Using a Flint and Steel to lifetime usually lead 3 actions and often significantly longer. What the fuck?
Never
Flighting torch
mind.
takes fucking forever. Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's why
okay,
I needed 2
forget it.
minutes, I see.
Exactly. That's why you give it so much.
Don't forget it. I'm just.
Yeah,
Stumbled towards the
Especially
light.
that also says in ideal
Light,
conditions.
so-
I don't know how to imagine how. You know.
Yeah,
Storm, maybe less than ideal.
Okay, Nate. So you did run over there.
yeah, I just.
This one.
stumbled
Next
towards
few
the
cricks.
light.
What you bird doing? Kind of sounds like a you know. Draws its mambale, as it's known. And yeah, I mean, you know, that's just, you know. He doesn't know what he's dealing with. He just starts off with like a. So you know, he tries to actually use his other hand to knock you to your feet, knock you to the ground.
Oh.
So a little athletic check into your reflex DC. We have a pretty good reflex DC, though, right?
16, so 26.
Oh, you nat 4, so he fails.
Okay.
So yeah, you keep standing. He's like, "Ah." And then he goes for like a swing
Strong
with
bird.
the thing, dead bird. Oh, but then there was another 5 on the attack, and you know you dodge out of the way. That's his whole turn. Very nice, very
I'm just
nice.
trying to keep him busy, like bantering, so he doesn't like shout out anything, you know.
Yeah, he seems for now at least to be like just dealing with you. Johnny.
Light my way, Johnny.
Wow, so cute.
I mean, that would be more easier if you were here. It's a touch spell, you know. So
Is it too late?
kind of not thing right now.
You do
I
it yourself,
can't
fine. Then
grab
he'll
a
kind of
bucket.
also get the light, won't he? Because
Well-
it's such a big radius.
Oh yeah, it's wrong. Oh yeah, it's a long.
Yes,
So like a
it's
60
not
foot,
about
60 foot,
that.
or whatever, you know, yeah.
It's a
Oh,
long
he just
one.
target himself. Nah. You don't target yourself. If you're talking to someone else and yeah, yourself, that's insane. Of course you can touch yourself successfully.
I mean, it doesn't say.
Jacko, Jacko, you fucking relax.
I mean, come on, man, if you say it like that.
What do you want me to say?
Let's say you need to see it. I need to touch it, not see it. That's
Well,
the
we
whole
s-
point.
Yeah, but like, that's how.
Didn't we have this in like in Age of Ashes? Somewhere we had like only invisible person and then they had to do all the rolls. Remember that? That was you in that one, right? You were in that one.
The what one?
In
I don't
Ashes?
think I was ever invisible
Oh.
in Edge of Ashes.
No, I remember someone went blind, like, and they had you had like a blind healer from like the village who was like, you know, like trying to help you with like all the when you went to attack the thing. You don't remember that? It happened.
Yeah,
I think I do.
I mean, wait, no, you can't have. You were in a different one. You were in a different one. You can't remember
No.
that shit.
Can't remember that.
Because it
But I
sounds
think you-
vaguely familiar to me as well.
I mean, possible.
I think it's more like, how do you know where they are to touch them? It's like why can't I do melee attacking and automatically hit somebody if it's the same as touching them? I can't just automatically melee attack somebody.
think part of it is the idea that
I mean
one is
specifically
trying to
things
be
on
avoided.
me.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So yes,
On
yes,
me,
sounds
yeah,
fine. Sounds
something
fine. So
I
yeah.
have.
I thought you
It's
meant
like
touching
touch
enemies. I
something.
thought you meant like
That
touching
one.
someone else. I thought you meant
Yeah.
touching someone else. My bad.
No, myself.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine,
I was mostly thinking,
You
just
touch
like you know.
yourself as much as you want, Tom. You do it as much as you want.
Come
Oh,
on,
I
man,
was-
crazy.
I was-
Like, what am
Yeah, Jacko, don't be so disgusting.
I was thinking, right? Like I see. I think that never doesn't really come up. Where do we keep our coins? Just like on a pouch on our body
Oh
somewhere
my
outside,
God.
right?
What did you keep going?
Well,
It's very
because I'm
personal.
It depends
thinking.
on you,
I'm
right?
thinking.
Like,
Well, yeah, kind of.
I am imagining a pouch in your belt. You keep some coins, and then you have your other coins
Yeah.
like in a backpack.
Because
Or whatever.
like, I'm thinking, I just reach in the pouch, grab a coin, whatever coin, cast light on it, and chuck it. But that's
the light is no longer a
Doable?
object, right? Light is now.
Yeah, like they
No.
changed light, I think.
Oh, they changed it. Then I have to check it. I don't know. On mine it
Yeah,
says one
you-
object.
Yours is an
Yeah,
old
I know
one
you-
though.
you
Yours
can
is
no
an old
longer-
one. Yours is an old one. Look at this one. I'm gonna delete light and drag on a new light, and you're gonna be like, "The fuck?
I
Light
was gonna
works
do it
like this
myself.
now?" You're gonna be so
I'll do it
confused.
myself.
I'm gonna do it. It's on there.
It
now.
is weird. I
Bastards.
remember reading it once. I was like, thank God I'm not a spellcaster.
Oh, it's 120 feet.
No wait, this is wrong still. What the fuck? It's fucked.
I don't know what you did.
I did it. There you go.
I'll
I did it.
do it.
Haha, I'm the boss.
I did it. You didn't do shit.
Look how weird this shit is, though. It's
on a
fucking
willing
crazy.
creature. On a
Oh,
safe
okay,
space,
so
on
It's
a
actually got a
again,
ranger now, so actually, you can, you know.
It's different.
Range 120 feet.
That's completely different.
Wait, it says in the same space as a willing creature, so you know the space that we're in, so you don't have to target them, right?
That's true. But you also don't have to do this if you create the
Yeah.
license same table,
Yeah,
so you could have cast it wherever, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's all,
I
is
mean-
it like fucking way brighter?
Yeah. it's-
No,
it's
light
the
always
same,
went
right?
60-60 actually.
Yeah,
fourth
it's all the
level.
same.
I mean, for instance, you could cast as like
That's-
natives, and it'd be a
Much
fucking
different,
huge.
These should update themselves instead of me having
Yeah,
to
it'd be
all
nice.
the spells.
Because I'm trying to remember. Do
The
you
way these spells they've changed.
is it auto heightened to fourth, right? Already?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's fucking
Uh,
60 foot.
So like,
Can you not do that
it's a
as
sun.
well?
It's a sun.
Yeah. Can we not turn the sun on?
It's a classic question. Can you choose a non-heightened cantrips? I believe yes. I believe you can make this more light.
Yeah.
Like by raw, no, it fucking doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
They're like you.
I mean,
shit
I
at
can just
magic.
dismiss the spell. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't
You
matter.
did
You
dismiss
can't
it.
Big
control
light.
it.
What are you doing, Johnny?
So
What are you
just gonna
doing? What are you
flash
doing?
Big
bang
light
the camera and turn it
for-
off?
Make a decision, Johnny. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm casting light. I'm casting
On
light.
Nate or on who?
Sure. Yeah.
Nate, you are the sun god.
Oh, yeah.
Get him, Nate.
Everyone's like shields at eyes. It's like the burning and the venomous kicks in.
Am I now
Trying
blinded?
to sleep here.
Are you feeling
You're
blinded
fine.
now looking at the
You're
screen?
fine.
Holy shit. It's a feeling
Okay.
disconcerting though. You're like running in and suddenly just like, like someone's put on like, the spotlight on you.
Like you've just been hit by a lightning strike.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what? If you offset, the blind, someone's gonna give you guidance.
It'll set the
Have-
blind.
have guys.
Perfect. And now you can easily target it. Beautiful. Okay,
Yeah,
nice,
so
that's
they're-
nice. You can click the guidance, you can drag it on. Hazy.
Just-
Okay. Hazy knows how much you love, flanking, so moves up to here, even though he doesn't need to be in melee. Hazy like, hope this help. So he like runs up and then like still like, right next to then like enters oh wait, no, he would enter his stance first, of course. So enters his stance, boom 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 boom. It goes over to drag that shit on. Who's over here? Then does a wind crash as a flurry of blows. Oh wait, I do really nice an arm, so actually it will, as he goes to react, this person does actually take an opportunity at him as you like
shit.
back his hands. So this thing tries to strike into Hazy. Oh, but misses. Oh man. And then Hazy gets his wind crashes. One. Oh, but I roll well on him. One hit, I'll just roll both so I can see. Oh my god, and another hit. Good work.
And he does
Hazy.
hit in response.
Oh yes, the first one is a hit indeed. It's not melee strikes, right? But technically this is range. It's a little fucked up.
Yeah, let me read the thing. I assumed he was doing melee since he moved in.
He is, and he does like his
And
stance
we-
only lets him do ranged. It's kind of fucked.
And we did talk about this actually after the last battle.
We did. Talk
Yeah.
about what, sorry?
I mentioned it to him that I can take advantage of melee.
Yeah, but I mean, he literally can't. Like, he
literally can't.
The stance has only gives you ranged options. It's kind of like
Interesting.
yeah. It's a little shame. So I guess technically they don't help with that. But he's trying to get in for the hit by melee attack. Yeah, I'm afraid technically it's not. It's a little weird.
Alright.
But he's trying to be here to help you flank. Even if it doesn't help him, he's trying to help.
He
it's
does
still
provide that.
good, and it's still decent damage. He does a total combined of 24 on both the strikes. Yeah, so this thing is injured now quite severely. It's still hanging in there, but it looks like it's a little way to spin off more it can shoot. And they got to do a fort save. Well, which it succeeds, so I'm afraid it, does not get stunned by it. That is Hazzy's turn. This one. Oh, it has these two options. No, yeah, this lizard in front of him, like fighting back, it seems to really push him off. He's like, traitor! And then he, what's cool? He actually does something called. Did he do this thing? Yeah, he looks to the sky, like lets out a shout in a Uxie. Something called, like, I don't know, star power. It's really cool. And then,
Yeah.
does this thing called Champion Star? Wait, I can drag something on him, it says, but it doesn't work. What the fuck? So, 1 sec. What the fuck? Drag on. Doesn't work. Okay, whatever. And then he tries to do a really powerful strike against Hazzy. He's gonna fucking one-shot him.
Excuse me.
Nah, I don't think that's very likely, if I'm honest. So it is with advantage, so normal one would be a hit, but then... Okay, just a hit, luckily, for 25 damage, so, pretty nasty strike that sort of not looking too good.
So
That is
is it like a magical effect, or is it like just a shouts to empower himself?
It's a magical effect. No, yeah, it is, yeah. But you don't know, you're not there.
I'm just curious.
You're not there. Okay, but that's his whole turn, yeah. He seems quite involved. Altair.
Okay. I shall stab in the back of the neck.
Oh my gosh.
These.
You best not miss.
You had to say something, didn't
Yeah,
you?
Jacko, you piece of shit.
So disappointed.
Questions, do I re-roll? I think I do.
Save
Oh, you lost it.
the big one.
Yep.
Oh, that is a hit now? Yeah.
Stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not giving me
it's sneak.
the-
It doesn't think. It doesn't know Hazzy's a friend, Lamau. Or this like Hazzy's just an enemy lizard.
You can designate them as an ally.
How do I do that?
If you go to their, I think it's just like the sheets. There's like a configure and an alliance ownership default party, for example.
Oh, wait. Okay, party save change. Would that work automatically now? I hope so. Anyway, but I guess you can try rolling damage again. I'm just curious if it works. We can just only use sneak attack damage, whatever. We'll use the base 13.
Yeah.
I just want to see if it will do it properly. Nice. Now knows he's a friend. So that should be an extra 8 on the 13, so 21. Nice. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm fairly badly
Alright.
injured now.
And second attack.
Mm-hmm.
No. And third attack.
Oh, how'd you go?
Because I don't have much else I'm going to do with this action.
Hmm.
Going for that nat 20.
Oh, that one instead.
No,
Ah,
why?
Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
But it's still a
Okay.
critical miss. Because.
Quicksilver.
Yo.
Wait,
I will. Do I have to? One of them has to be ranged, right? Okay. I will. Fuck.
But
It's clear these guys have attack opportunities. A problem.
Hey, you didn't know that? You didn't see that up on the...
Oh, I didn't pay attention if they already did.
We have fought a fair amount of these lizard folk, and I think most of them have had.
Yeah, it's fairly common, fairly common.
Okay, I will. Ah, that's a lot big commitment to. Nah, okay. I will just. Sorry.
He's like, I'll just fucking no.
I'm gonna
That's
strike, and then we'll see.
Yeah, cool.
Oof. Okay,
Swing and a
good
miss.
shit, good shit.
Now what?
Again. Lots of flaws.
Then I will. Stab. And stab.
Yeah. Oh, the double stepper. Nate, your turn.
Can I get to here? I can, of course.
You have 50, you can do that sudden charge, right?
Yeah.
No, wait, you have 20 feet speed. Okay, so you can move and then sudden charge.
Yeah, move and sudden charge and then get one crit and
I like it. Get the one crit.
yeah, use the guidance
Ah,
Even
everything.
numbered.
or so this and guidance and it will calculate the thing.
Oh my god, he called it! He called it! Man, you're 20, you rolled it once, and then you're like, I gotta fucking pull my weight now.
Yeah. But the wasted
Nice,
guidance.
nice.
Oh my god. How does he do?
How does he do it?
But the wasted guidance.
Oh my god, the down roll 2 9s on the d10s? Oof!
Show
My
me
god.
that near death.
The guidance helped.
He gets a.
Yeah.
Do you wait? I don't. Yeah, can he be? I guess he would be also 5 feet away from you. Yeah. So he gets a fort save, right?
27.
Okay, so he doesn't get pushed away, but you can move him any 5 feet choice because of the normal hit, or the your crit spec. Where do you want him to go? Or do you want him to stay there?
Hey, Quicksilver, do you want him to go anywhere?
Oh no, you are tying out after you hit Nate. You know, it's not like you knew he was gonna be moved.
He's like holding the weapon at his.
No. You don't shoot him out quickly. You gotta shoot him out quickly, I'm afraid. Not when we're out talking, not in the middle of the crit.
I mean, I can't. I mean, can I move him here?
Yeah. For this one, you can move any direction, actually.
Oh. Okay, then if I move him here, maybe.
You
Yeah.
have to move him.
He doesn't have to.
But why not? If he
Yeah, but that's
tries to attack, I'll get the opportunity to attack if he moves here, right?
yeah, that's true. If he tries to move to attack Vixu, you'll get the opportunity to attack. That's true. Yes.
Yeah, and same for me,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it's the same for you. Yeah.
But
If he
if
moves to attack anybody.
If
Yeah.
there was a follow-up attack, by the way, right, you would no longer have flanking. That's why.
But he doesn't
Yeah,
have
but
a-
he's gonna get the turn
Yeah,
first,
wow.
right? Anyway, right? So like.
Yeah, I don't have any actions left.
Fair.
So yeah, I'll move him there.
Okay, you move him
I
over.
want to the right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you kind of shove him a little fun.
That bird? That lizard.
Dead bird, dead lizard. Okay, nice. And his turn, yeah, he like got this huge gash inside. You see, he turns and kind of like lifts up like one at a flap of the tent. This is an interact action, so this would provoke Nate.
Yeah.
So hack off the arm.
Take his arm off.
Like, no, put that down.
Crit again.
No, but a hit.
Will he live to do that? Oh, that's
Oh, the lower damage
That's
this
some
time.
terrible
Okay,
damage.
so-
double one.
The difference between the 9 and 10 comes here.
Okay, and then yeah, you see him like he shouts in Uruxi, like attackers, Lord. Lord. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what they would say. Maybe they say attackers. What's a short way to say like leader?
Boss?
Okay. Huh? Chief.
Boss?
No, I
mean,
think
maybe-
Lord actually. I think now he's going
Yeah.
for the Lord. I think now he's going for the Lord.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, they do that, and then they yeah, and I better do something.
Master.
Everyone shut their eyes for 1 second. I gotta move a new token onto the map.
You,
You
do
You don't
like
see it, but it's
visual
inside there.
chieftain.
Everyone shut your eyes. Everyone shut your eyes. Shut your eyes. Shut your eyes.
Yeah, I'm looking away.
Okay, good.
Going for more chocolate stuff.
Okay,
Stuff,
yes.
sure.
No, no chocolate for you. Jack.
Chair. Okay, but that's one action to interact, and then he shouts free. Then he takes a. He saw you do that. Okay, he doesn't mean like that pike. But then he doesn't want to. If he knows if he steps, he gets attacked. He steps over here towards you, and then uses a final action to try to slash you.
I thought multiple attacks opportunity.
He steps.
Yeah, but like Nate already took one, right?
Yeah, that's true. No, yeah, but I mean, if he goes here though, then like to attack you, then he's flanked. That's more what I meant than the opportunity.
Sure, okay, gotcha.
Solid strike on you, Nate, for
Yeah.
18 slashing damage.
Right.
Johnny.
Nope. Okay, hold on. 5 feet less. It's 30 movement. I think I just want to move again.
Yeah.
Because I'm not close enough to anything really. So let's do this. There's lights. There's no lights close by. We don't need the mega light anymore. So I'm gonna dismiss the light.
Okay, one action.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, the light goes.
And that's my turn. I don't need it that bright.
Oh.
It's too bright.
So it's too bright. Hazi. You want it back here? You just hit him. He doesn't really like that opportunity to happen because of this thing. So he begins by taking a step back and then fires like 2 boom boom from like back here, you know.
Boom boom.
Boom boom. So 1 wind strike. I should do this public so you can see. Hazi, you roll well, my friend. You roll well. Number 2. Beautiful.
Jedi, good job.
2 hits. 2 hits. Very nice, very nice. So 1. Oh my god, the damage rolls, Hazi. Okay.
I still up? Oof. Close.
Still up just about. 4 save. Also public, whatever. Yeah, succeeds and not stunned. And then Hazi's final action. He doesn't really want to step back and get in there, but yeah, I'll take it in feint. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, I know. He actually moves further back to then LTS in the darkness because he knows you have that dark vision. Clever Hazi. Alright. You well, I go for something else.
No.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Jocko. This one, yeah, it's now in the darkness next to you. He doesn't fucking like being in the darkness, so he just fucking runs into the light of that, and he's like, fuck this shit. Like, as he was like, yes, work well, and then he just fucking charged after him.
Not yet.
Yeah, exactly. And then just, again, tries to hit Hazi twice. Fuck Hazi. 1 hit, then...
That's just a mean thing.
And then a miss, though. Yeah, not too bad. As he takes another 18. Yeah, he's getting cut up a little bit back there. Out there.
Okay. Let's finish this fucker off.
From the shadows.
Come the fuck
What would that?
on,
What
man.
would that slash?
This one will be better, don't worry. It is.
Oh, it was up to 20.
Just
Oh, but
good
thanks to the flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I'm sure that'll be enough, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, look at those D6 on
Yeah.
that. Beautiful. Yeah, that's enough. You run in behind. The classic stab through the neck. He falls. Very good. That's your turn, right? Crixel.
Well, no, so that was
Oh,
one
sorry.
action move forward, second, third, you're right. Yep, that was it.
Crixel.
The lizard's off guard. Right.
He's off guard. Oh, but you crit him.
No.
Nice.
Because of the opportunity attack.
Oh, but you
I
hit
hit
him.
that.
But you hit him.
Do
That's
I...
until-
We're right next to the Dan flap, right? Do I hear anything from inside?
I mean, it's technically over here, right? No, you don't hear it. Not over the sounds of what is happening.
Okay.
If they didn't hear, like, the fighting, for sure you don't hear then, like, whatever they're doing yet.
I will, in that case, yeah, I'll aim my pistol.
Yeah.
At the badly injured lizards from behind.
Mm-hmm.
Try and finish him. Ooh,
Oh, thanks to the 5-footed. That's a hit. Full off guard.
something.
Nice.
Okay. For this amount of damage, not very much. And then I will.
And
Yeah, I need to.
and the guy.
Wanna run?
Mhm.
Do I wanna take the flank? No, he's off guard already. It's fine.
Yeah.
Does he attack me?
Oh, sorry, you moved in a way to provoke, so I didn't pay attention. Yes, he does
If
try
I
to
run
attack
at
you.
him, like like if I go into this.
Sorry?
Oh
had,
no! No, I could go like this, so they wouldn't.
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. And then I will do a reloading strike.
Nice,
But that does
Ah.
still provoke, actually. Shit.
Oh, okay, then he's like, alright, I don't know what you're trying so hard for,
Now that I
mate.
think about it.
And he's like, fucking idiot. Oh, that's
that
a
does, yeah.
crit? Yeah.
Oh, of course he does.
Ah.
Oh. Ooh, 44 slashing damage. Can slice his leg up, like deep into your wing.
Ow.
Yes,
Oh.
but you, oh, that was your whole turn, sorry, the reload strike, sorry, that was the end. Okay, my bad, my bad. Nate.
Yeah, just let me check. Until okay, so not off guard anymore.
Okay, sure, I will remove it.
I mean, it won't make a difference, but let's
Wait,
see.
wow, won't make a difference. This guy is cocky, yeah.
Would have made a difference.
Would have made a difference, would have made a difference. Would have made a difference.
I mean, let's just go again. Can't fail the second time, right?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Exactly. Oh my god, it would have made the difference.
We go for the third time.
Would have made the difference.
Honestly,
Would have made the difference. Oh man.
Oh,
Zero points. Okay. No. Miss.
Well,
2 actions.
how much damage can it possibly do on its turn? You know?
It's looking at Crick so hungrily after seeing the slash, you know? He's like,
I mean,
what
is there
tasty.
like anything else I can do?
He licked his fingers like, tastes like chicken.
Brave for 20. That's what we do.
Classic. Classic.
Classic.
You could have just moved to flank and then attack twice, you crazy fuckers.
Yeah, but it was so free, man.
What, sorry?
It was so.
It was so free. Why do you need all 3 actions? What did you need all
This is
3
where
actions?
you missed the small text on that free.
And I'm in third action, like, what else can I do?
Exactly, like I could have done anything this turn. That's a hit. That's a fucking hit. That's a fucking hit.
Punished.
Oh my god, never fucking punished. I mean, it would have been 2 hits if you moved instead of 1 hit. Okay, alive.
Oh,
Punished. Punished. Punished.
Big punishment.
It's turn.
Oh.
Hey, Crick, we'll get back there. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, it's
Great scripts.
He has
again.
been beating the shit out of it.
who has Nate?
not even using
Nate,
it.
yeah.
Using that once, I guess.
Nate's a much harder target. And they can't get away at all, right? Even if they would have to step twice, that's impossible.
Yep.
And then even step twice doesn't even do it at you, right? You have to step 3 times. Wait, what? No, you step
If they were to
twice.
step to
You're.
here, as an example, that would be out of his range.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Actually, anyway, they step twice, right? The way that would be. They could step
Well,
twice. and
I'm
do
saying
that.
like if he
Why
stepped
do
twice
that
this
if
way,
you
right,
can
that's
just
still not
commit
out.
it?
So there are ways that he could step twice and knock it out.
That's true. But he's like, if I like he sees the Quicksilver Valley, he's like, here's an actual chance. He's gonna make things easier for his leader, right? Yeah, I'm afraid Quicksilver he does go for
In
you.
fact, I think that's the only two action steps he can do to get out of the range.
He hits you, Quicksilver,
Mm-hmm.
for 13. Yeah, he's gonna stay silent to the last.
Is Kirksel technically concealed and we have to use DC
Oh,
five?
that's a good point, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Let me do that. Such a D20.
Well, we didn't
right?
do
It's
that for
DC
anyone else, so I don't know if that's fair.
Whatever, you know. I'll remember from that
Well,
one.
he's in the lights.
He's in the light, yeah, just about half of his body is, yeah. He succeeds on the flat check. You know, tries one more time.
Oh.
Critical miss. You're fine, Critical. You're fine. And then he has one action left. -10, right? It always works. So I got demonstrated that it worked. What can he do? Stepping doesn't do shit. He could try to run, for you to get cut down. Might not get cut down. That's why Critical heals marries you. Hits. Never punished. Oh wait, I gotta do the flat check, of course.
Punished?
No, he succeeds. Only concealed, I'm afraid. You take another 16 slashing.
Woof.
Not too bad.
Not too bad, not too bad. Johnny, your turn.
I mean, I hope they take it out.
Yeah. John, it's
At
time
this
to
time,
try.
I mean, you know, can't do much, but this should get taken care of. Right?
Spout.
He'll spout his head.
About his
12
head.
damage.
The head.
Well, I always go for the upper body, you know. Why else? Smack
All
in the
this
head.
It's
cloud.
a fail. 12 damage. That is enough. The burst of water just boom bludgeons him. And, like, you don't see the blood kind of, you know, gets shoots out of one of the ears as he lays dead in the ground. But we can no longer act out initiative. But this fight might go a while longer, and we're such like kind of like a halfway point kind of in the fight that maybe this is a pretty good ending spot because it might still be a little bit of a while. No spoilerinos, so it's
Sense, makes sense. We level mid-fight, right?
good one. You don't even get hit with the same fight. Nah. Maybe I'll let you do that. Maybe I'll let you do that. It's kind of almost like a new fight.
I didn't use mine. Still have you.
Okay, great, good stuff, exciting, exciting. Can
Yeah.
you take out skills on it? Interesting. And it's so weird. It's so weird the difference between doing an AP and doing a homebrew. It's like so fucking weird. It's like I don't know. It's so disconcerting.
I think there's a difference in playing as well, like because we know it's sandbox or whatever. Like for example, the planning phase is naturally
Actually,
more elaborate. Like it's like, oh yeah, we can do this and we can do this. We're gonna do everything. Like there's
Yeah.
a change of mindset, isn't it?
it's so weird. It is really strange to know you're not like you're playing a game, but the game is much better. It's weird. Okay, yeah. Thanks a lot, everyone. Tom, you said
Yeah.
you couldn't do next week.
Yeah, I cannot do next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be away.
Alrighty, then I'll see
So
you all
long.
in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Then I'm sure we'll all remember
Or
what's
the
happening.
reveal of the
Sure.
big bad boss.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Later, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, Mel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boys. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Good night.